What is good, Chad? How are we doing today? Welcome to another show, and yes, we're going to be clowning one of these Manosphere dudes because, again, it's another opportunity for me to say, I told you so. Guys, welcome to the stream. I appreciate you being here. Welcome to the channel. Don't forget to hit the like button, by the way, on your way in, because we about to be talking about some crazy-ish that has been going down. I mean, we already started talking about it, at least the start of it. We covered it with Destiny, and his take on Sneako. And for those of you guys who have been sleeping under a rock, yes, they have broken up. All right, Destiny and Sneako, it's on. The beef is officially on fire. All right. So just a minor recap. Sneako has been going around saying some things about Destiny, and Destiny's pretty much kept us chill the entire time. And Sneako seems to believe that after this recent debate that he had with the racist in chief, Nick Fuentes, after the recent debate, Sneako is under the impression that because Destiny lost so hard, he's now coming after Sneako personally. And all Destiny was trying to do was kind of go over Sneako's talking point and how nonsensical it can get, right? It just doesn't make any sense. So half the shit that he says. So when he criticized that, Sneako, he likes to pretend that he's above the fray, because he's found a new Islamic journey that he's going towards and he's being guided by Muhammad. But if you look underneath the surface, it's all just smoke and mirrors. He's still the same, little boy that we've all known and kind of laughed at, right? And he displayed that here because he took the criticism that Destiny gave about Sneako, particularly one about his ideologies, right? And how Sneako tends to formulate his talking points. And it was kind of comical, right? Because we saw the tweet, and it was a tweet where it was basically kind of a parody of Sneako and how he gets some of the ideas based on whoever's the dominant person in the room, right? And the tweet, was a cartoon. And Sneako apparently took that personally. So personally, in fact, that I would argue, took one of the first steps into basically severing this bridge between him and Destiny. Now, I can't say I didn't see this coming, but we all kind of saw this coming, all right? Sneako is literally the biggest snake in this entire space, okay? So I don't know how anyone didn't see this coming, but I know, chat, you and I, all right, y'all and us, we already got this 100%. All right. If you were already following this channel, we don't skip a beat on here. We saw this shit coming. All right. Because Sneako, he's just not a genuine person. I actually don't think he has a genuine bone in his body. All right. I mean, it's even what the stuff that got uncovered. All right. Is just going to prove that. And there was one that actually it got so bad. Let me continue on this because it's crazy. It got so bad that Destiny did a response video, right? Kind of just going over what's happening and kind of breaking down Sneako's mentality and reacting to Sneako's overreaction to the tweet that he put out. And essentially, obviously, Sneako went crazy, all right? He then hopped on a Rumble stream with Zherka, and then they started going nuts. And let me tell you, this beef went nuclear. And when I meant nuclear, we want to talk about ad hominem attacks. All right, it went there. All right, so much so that you know how Sneako likes to bring Destiny's girl Melina in the whole mix, right? The whole cuck situation and whatnot. And wouldn't you want to know that a lot of shit got released about Sneako, and it was particularly about the girl he's actually or was recently dating, Xena, I believe her name was, right? I know nothing about this chick. I don't know where she came from. I honestly thought that it was just one of these girls that, you know, hangs around Fresh and Fit. But apparently not. Xena apparently is one of these OnlyFans thoughts that Sneako likes to rail against, right? Proving once and for all that this nigga is a hypocrite. But not only that, he's worse than a hypocrite. You got to put him below that shit because he actually was so conscious of what he was doing. He purposely knew that he would get fried by his own audience if they knew he was dating someone like Xena, if he was seriously with someone like Xena. So what does a petty, insecure, and a powerless individual do when he's confronted with this situation? Well, you lie about it. But not only lie about it, you convince the other person you're dating to also go along with the bullshit. Why? So it melds well with the whole vanity project he got going on, right? You know, the Islam, the anti-drinking, the anti-doing drugs, the anti-haram and with multiple women, right? The anti-sleeping with hoes. And oh, speaking of sleeping with hoes, apparently this guy is still in contact with his ex-girlfriend that cucked him. yo, like, yo, chat. How does that work, chat? You sitting here talking morally grandstanding over everybody and their lifestyle choices, and you dealing with the same hoes. All of y'all dealing with the same hoes. So who are you to tell us how to fucking live our lives? Not only that, you want to talk about religion. What have we been saying? This Islam shit is bullcrap. All right, it's all bullcrap. It's whatever. All right, him switching to Islam and thinking that he's going on some magical journey that's gonna change his life. It's bullshit. All right, it's just a cover. All right, to make more money from you bozos out there that are still supporting him. And if that wasn't as bad that was going on with Sneako, apparently he's also got some dealings with Rumble that's going on too as well, which I find interesting because he recently did a Klan rally with, you know, your favorite racist, Nick Fuentes. He went on one of his shows, and what was it a show? It's more of like a, what do y'all call that? What is that little thing that Nick Fuentes got going on that Sneako was speaking at, right? And all they do is talk about Jew conspiracies and whatnot, because that's literally all Sneako's brand now on Rumble. But surprisingly, Rumble magically took that shit down. Like they took it down. I think it's back up now if you check Rumble, but it was taken down with no hesitation whatsoever, which it tells me what I'm already gonna tell y'all, but I'm pretty sure y'all already noticed. By y'all, I mean y'all in the chat, okay? Rumble is going to be a YouTube once it gets big enough, all right? So what I mean by that is the whole Matrix cancel culture that these guys want to make it seem like, oh, all these companies are conspiring to, you know, drown out certain voices and uplift other voices, right? So let's go to Rumble because they're free of that. Nah, bro, I don't think y'all understand this. This is capitalism at work. Y'all love capitalists, right? So this is capitalism at work, right? So someone like who owns a platform like Rumble, they don't want that Nazi KKK shit on there. So, well, guess what? They're gonna take that shit off. They're gonna take all that, anything you put on their platform that's gonna make them look bad, or at least limit their chances of getting new advertisers or content creators in the future. You're out of there. And once Rumble gets big enough, Sneako, your platform and platforms like y'all will be looked at as a liability. Y'all don't understand the cycle that this shit happens. Yeah, Rumble's a young company right now, and it needs all the market adoption that it can get. So, of course, it's going to look and turn a blind eye over certain things and, you know, content that other people put out. Matter of fact, I would even say that they cheat when it comes to their viewership and their, you know, the live numbers, right? Because if you look at the live viewerships, and then when the video gets posted and you see the numbers these guys are doing, It don't make any sense, and I'm gonna show y'all that too, because it's everything around this whole weird craze to move the Rumble, this whole nonsense with the red pill slowly turning anti-Semitic. Like, there's just a lot going on here. But one thing we can say that we are absolutely proud of, that a lot of these individuals are being exposed for the hypocrites that they are, right? AKA Andrew Tate. And by the way, we're gonna do another story on Andrew Tate because it's getting worse. I told y'all, guys. I told y'all. This nigga. I think what ended up happening, the fact that Andrew Tate did an interview with Tucker Carlson, that got a bunch of conservatives paying attention, and that's what's not looking good for Andrew Tate, because the people that were supposed to be on his side and the side of all these other pill poppers, right? It was supposed to be conservatives. The conservatives were supposed to be ones backing a lot of these manosphere dudes up. But now you're seeing even the top of the line, like Andrew Tate, is getting shitted on by a bunch of prominent conservatives. It's insane. And the backlash is only growing. So what that tells me is there are a lot of people now, at least on the other side, finally, that are starting to wake up and push back against this bullshit, which I am absolutely happy about. So first things first, let's go ahead and dive right into the drama, all right? We already got the explanation out of the way. So you might be asking, Duke, what's going on? Like, how did you, what was going on? Well, listen, I was directed to Destiny's Twitter, right? And the person that directed me wants to stay anonymous. So I shout out to you. I see you in the chat, but we gonna leave you right there. All right. But I went to the Twitter and I was just like scrolling. I'm like, okay, what's going on Destiny's Twitter? Let's see if there's any new news. You know, you're scrolling down, you're doing things, and all of a sudden, a tweet popped up. And this tweet was quite interesting because it was a retweet from Destiny from an account named Xena. And oh boy, you want to talk about a tell-all? Like, this is the definition of a tell-all. Chat, let's read this shit. Let me go ahead and go. Let me know if y'all can see this. All right, let me increase that for a second for you. All right, so this is Xena. And for a while, no one knew who Xena was, or at least the relationship between Xena, Fresh and Fit, and Sneako, most of all, right? But I guess everything that was underneath the surface, including the shit that Destiny didn't want to reveal, finally got revealed. And honestly, Sneako has no one else to blame but himself. Right now, him and his entire platform, whatever's left on Rumble, they're in market free fall right now. Buddy's out here trying to do damage control. He's comparing himself to Andrew Tate and how a lot of conservatives are coming after him now. All this bullshit is happening. Listen, it says Sneako, the only person coming after you, it seems like, is your ex, okay? So I think y'all got some conversations to have. Let's go ahead and read what Xena had to say about Mr. Perfect over here, Mr. Sneako, the newly reformed Islamist over here. She says, I'm sorry for that recent post. I just won't get called a liar about being in a relationship when I was 100% told I was in one all along. Whoa, wait a minute. What does that even mean? Let's continue. Publicly and privately, I was the one requesting to keep it private because I have an OnlyFans past and didn't want to tarnish anyone's reputation or be harassed. Okay. So in this first paragraph alone, there's a lot of things getting settled here, all right? First things first, she's setting the record straight, saying, I am not just some random girl. Me and this mysterious individual I'm talking about, we were dating. We just didn't want to make it public because I have an OnlyFans pass. That's what she said in the first paragraph. Right off the bat, that's incriminating. Especially when you find out who the hell she's talking about here. It's very incriminating. Let's continue, right? She says, I'm not going to do this exposing shit, but I'm not going to be thrown under the bus to be ran over and rot for this man to fix his precious virtual signaling reputation. Uh-oh. And first of all, I find it funny that she says she's not going to do this exposing shit as she's typing out the biggest exposing paragraph that I've seen on somebody else's Twitter. But she says it's fine that he wants to be true to Islam and stop dating because it's haram, but you don't have to lie and make it seem like you were never publicly claiming me and Sydney, Rumble wifey. Oh shit. Oh shit! Sydney. Now something's starting to click. When you said multiple times on public platforms and privately between us that we were in a relationship. Oh no. You can be an adult about the end, as I requested you to tell me ahead of time so I could mentally prepare for this breakup, which I knew was inevitable. I was told to stop being dramatic and even promised gifts from Thailand specifically to pacify me when I would overreact about being shitted on during Bradley Martin's interview. Always told it's optics. Trust what I'm doing, and I happily accepted whatever you had to do for you, she meant to say your image, with the promise that you would still be here for me. Didn't need public validation. I wasn't a pen pal or only seeing you at Fresh and Fit. I've been to your house various times, and yes, we did have around threesomes. Oh, shit. You accepted gift from me and even posted them online, the Father's Day painting, the Valentine's Day portraits, and I asked you for it all back because I don't want my art to get destroyed. Who is she talking about here? Because I'm starting to formulate an idea. All right, because why would Destiny retweet this? Who is this all about? Let's keep reading, folks. I haven't received anything back. My rings my mother got me are in your silverware drawer. Been asking for weeks. My black heels and Victoria's Secret jacket are in your home, and I have asked for that as well. I'm not doing this shit. I could truly share things about you and your character. But unfortunately, I care enough about you and all of your mutual friends not to do that. But you're definitely not sober or pure. You recently just had sex with Miss Political Scientist as well. Did you marry this non-vaccinated version? No. Stop the bullshit. Oh, whoa. Chineke me. What is this? Chat. What is this? Looking at this shit, it's a viral tweet, obviously. Look at the retweets on this thing. Look at the bookmarks. There are people who are like, yo, who is Xena talking about? And then you go into the comment section and you quickly realize it's Sneako. You quickly realize they're talking about Sneako. And once I figured this out, I was just like, I got my I told you so Rick Ross hand rub going. That's what I did. I got my I told you so Rick Ross hand rub going, because this is what we've been saying, chat. This right here is a smoking gun. This is coming from internal documents, all right? If you want to talk about, digging into a conspiracy about these red pillars, this is the literal deep throat documentary, not documentary, what do you call it? Expose that exposed everything about Sneako and this whole Islam grift, all right? Because what this proved is that this nigga has been lying this entire time. What Destiny has been saying about him, what we've been saying about him, what Abba's been saying about him, what all of Sneako's critics have been saying about Sneako, how this guy doesn't have a brain. He literally just sits there and takes the opinion of every alpha guy he perceives in the room, right? This is it. All right, for those of you guys who don't get that deep throat analogy, okay, I don't think you understand conspiracies that well, all right, because that was a real thing. This proves that when Sneako goes on Fresh and Fit, matter of fact, when you see anybody on Fresh and Fit morally grandstanding about how they are living their lives and how they're living their lives in a certain way that's supposed to symbolize some level of purity, cleanliness, and abstaining from debaucherous activities, right? All I've been telling y'all is to look in their history. Look at their closets that they're stepping out of. And all that would tell you everything you need to know. Sneako right now has just been exposed by his private girlfriend that he's been trying to hide from his fans. His own fans, not from us. His own fans, right? All to protect his image. He got exposed by her. But what she exposed was crazy because she exposed that you live a debaucherous life. You're doing alcohol. You do drugs. You have multiple threesomes with debaucherous women. You, Sneako, are still a cuck because you're still dealing with your ex. All of this shit's getting exposed. But are we surprised? No, we're not surprised about this. I'm not surprised. I know the Tater Tots and some of the Sneako fans, they surprised about this. I told you. Hey, listen, those of y'all who are Tater Tots, all right, you Andrew Tate pill popping heads, all right, and some of you red pill poppers, we don't hate you. Okay, when you come to our channel, you talk your shit. All right, at the end of the day, what ends up happening? Your leaders do something stupid that proves us right, anyways. So it's okay. There's no malice. You know, I just hope you guys understand the trickery and the bullshit that's going on here. All right, and we're not out here to hate, clout chase, or do anything. We're out here to simply let y'all know that the people you're helping become millionaires to stunt on you aren't really living the lifestyle they've been promoting to you. Matter of fact, what makes this even more disgusting is the fact that Sneako, and I told y'all, because I said Sneako's got to be doing this shit on purpose, right? The fact that Sneako purposely knew that his current lifestyle right now would be detrimental if it actually got out to everyone else, to his fan base, right? And to be fair, I wouldn't say his rational fan base. I'm talking about his new Rumble fan base, okay? The ones that only care about the Jew conspiracies, right? Because they've all become anti-Semites now. Even Sneako gets tired of it, right? There was a portion of his stream where he got tired because somebody super chat him asking about, hey, when you gonna get back to the Jew conspiracy? Because that's what we here for, right? It just gives you an idea how fucking warped the minds of Sneako's audiences are. Like, not only the minds of them, but like how they're not even in this reality anymore. They're off in the matrix created by Sneako. And the reason why I'm saying this, because the fact that he tried to hide his lifestyle from you guys and not be honest, even after he claimed to move on over to Islam, and now he's living by the Islam tenets or Islamic tenets, right? It's all just smoke and mirrors. That's what this all has been this whole time. It's always been smoke and mirrors, right? The reason why is to convince you, right? To paint a narrative, to create a matrix so you guys can fall into and continue to give him money and continue to give him views so he can stay a millionaire, right? That's what this is all about. So I just find it interesting that his ex-girlfriend, who is an OnlyFans model, but wait, whoa. I thought y'all don't like those kind of women. I thought y'all wanted purity and virgins. I thought y'all, whoa. You want to tell me you're going to go on Fresh and Fit, talk about how men want virgins, yet you're all out here sleeping with hoes? Huh. It's almost to say like, nigga, you ain't shit. It's almost as if that's what it is, right? And not only that you ain't shit, but the people who follow you, they ain't shit either. Because guess what? Dumb niggas on the same bullshit too. They talk shit about the women on Fresh and Fit. Matter of fact, these guys pay super chats just to talk shit. And then after the live stream's over and they feel as though nobody else is watching, then they go subscribe to those OnlyFans of the very same women they were ridiculing. Tell me this isn't some kind of mentally fucked up situation that we're witnessing right now that's happening to young men. And yet these very same platforms that are facilitating and growing these types of debaucherous behaviors amongst other men, all right, are sitting here trying to convince the rest of the world that they're the ones who are virtuous. And we're the ones who are in the matrix and not seeing reality for what it is, even though reality is slapping Sneako in the face right now. Oh, y'all think we were done? We're not even close. So after I was reading through this clown show called a tweet, all right, I'm like, I have to dive deep and figure out what is going on, right? So she has some more stuff, but I decided to go into her Twitter account to see what's going on, right? So right off the bat, I go into her Twitter and I'm looking at all the shit that she's doing right now, right? So you see, it starts with this like post right over here. It says, thanks to Destiny and everyone and their antics of clout chasing drama, using my name and exploiting my unrequited unrequited feelings as some weapon of mass destruction against my friend. I may have just lost the bestest friend I've ever had in a long time, only who was here for me to help me positively change my life and do better, nothing more. I have never once spoken up about anything because I honestly don't want to feed into anything or cause any problems for people I care about. But I'm just so fed up with getting blasted and treated like I'm not human and I don't have feelings of my own. Making jokes about how I'm going to end myself, etc. First of all, that shouldn't be a joke. Suicide is a serious thing. So I hope you're not, lady. Please, I hope this isn't bad enough for you to kill yourself. But Xena, Xena, we don't feel sorry for you. I'm sorry. you seem like a nutcase to me. If anything else, bro, like you're crazy. We don't feel sorry for you. I don't care. I hope you learn your lesson and realize that these red pill poppers are just losers with no backbones themselves. So yeah, of course, this guy's gonna try to hide you like some fucking simp, right? Because he doesn't want to stand 10 tones down and look his own audience in the face and say, yeah, I've been capping this whole time. He can't do that. He's too weak. You see what I'm saying? So Xena, we don't feel sorry for you. All right. I don't want you to hurt yourself. So please go talk to somebody if you need to. But this is gold because you, at the end of the day, are an adult. This is your choice, your decision, right? Same when you sit there and you listen to all these red pillars like Myron and Sneako clown the very same women that are on the platform with you, all right, and you support and rah-rah their behaviors. Why are you mad that this shit is now turned on you, Xena? All of a sudden, now you're going on these tweets talking about, I don't want to expose anybody. How's my eyelashes? I don't want to expose anybody, but I'm going to write a huge expose about how Sneako was wrong. Huh. Seems a little vindictive for someone who claims to not want to be involved in the drama. Just saying. So I have to throw that little Xena part out there because a lot of times when people, when things like this happen, all right, people tend to want to jump and take sides because let's say people aren't really fucking with Sneako or they don't like the shit that Sneako says, all right? They immediately want to jump ship and say, Xena, we rock with you. Yeah, we love you, baby. Nah. No. Not over here. We don't do that. Not over here because we don't care. All right, listen, that was your choice. That you dealing with Sneako, you knowing full well that this was wrong. You, as a grown adult woman who has agency and who is trying to pretend that you have some level of self-respect, which I don't believe you have any self-respect at all. Anyone who dates Sneako and allows what Sneako did to them to happen, you don't have any self-respect. All right. If someone, how you gonna sit there and date a guy who goes online in front of hundreds of thousands of people and then shames your very essence? He ridicules it, lambasts it, and then he goes home and makes out with you, and you over here talking about I was so loyal. He was already telling you from the get-go when he was clowning your ass on them streams with Brandon or what is his name? I think it's Brandon, whatever the fuck his name was, right? When he was clowning you and Bradley Martin, right? When he was clowning you and clowning your whole lifestyle choices and whatnot, you should have got that wake-up call of who this nigga really was. When he came to you and said, no, let's keep our relationship private so you can go ahead and help me keep my image in all right in the public, you should have already known. You should already know that the person you're dealing with is not a stand-up guy, which tells me everything I need to know about you red pill women and the women that are attracted to these kind of red pillars. Y'all ain't got no sense. And realistically, I don't know if it's a trauma thing. Maybe you want to talk to somebody about it. But realistically, I'm starting to get the feeling that y'all like this fucked up situation. And as we start to read Xena's tweets, it almost seems like, Sneako hurt me and broke my heart, but now I'm gonna go full deep into the red pill, and Myron's gonna be my new daddy. How do you? We don't feel shit for you, girl. Like you deserve this. Like, oh yeah, we getting our told you so. So let's get in with the tweet thread, right? Because this gets crazy. So she says, thanks to Destiny And everyone, oh, did we already read this? We already read this. And then she goes ahead and starts posting these crazy ass tweets, right? So she says, oh my God, now's my chance to post this. Oh my fucking God, taking advantage of this moment. And this is one of these sad songs a lot of people play when they go through a breakup and shit, right? And then she says, it isn't true love unless it's tragic. All true love stories end in tragedies. I will never forget you, my king. This is weird. Hey, yo, this is some weird ass shit. She says, tell him I love him on his Rumble, please. I miss him because it's been 10 hours. Huh? Huh? You want us to feel sorry for you? Let's continue, right? So then she goes and says, I created both of his servers, designed the layouts, still have the email setups too. So was Destiny wrong, or are you admitting you're a liar? What? So then let's go ahead and play this video.
When you build your empire, how so?
Yeah, I have a couple girlfriends right now. I know it's Haram, but one of them runs my Discord server, and she's on top of things. When I was getting a lot of drama, she was there, and she was able to take care of it and make sure that it was running properly.
Boom! Yo! So there's Sneako unofficially already admitting that, yeah, I'm kind of corroborating this tweet over here Xena's posted, right? In this video, I'm corroborating that because Xena just admitted I'm the girl behind this dude's Discord. And honestly, that's crazy that you have a girl like that that's willing to do all that shit, right? So doesn't that go against all your talking points about these OnlyFans women and how they just want you for your money and how they just mistreat you and that these girls are just they just have this hypergamy gene in their bodies and they're gonna dump you for the next. They don't care. Here's a woman, a modern woman that you were clearly attracted to, Sneako, and she's doing all the work that y'all expecting out of these virgins y'all trying to find. Huh? She's helping with your business. She's managing it. She's not asking you for a dime. And it seems like all she wants is a little bit of attention from you, Sneako. And based off of these tweets that she's posting, I think she's kind of confused in her head of if she really wants you or not wants you. It's like a bunch of shit going on right now in her mind that she doesn't want to get taken care of. So doesn't that go against what all of you red pillars have been saying this entire time about women that are like Xena? Women who dress provocatively like Xena, women who do OnlyFans or have high body counts like Xena, right? So you're telling me that there are women out there that may do OnlyFans and may have high body counts, but when it comes down to it and they find a real one, they're going to be loyal to it. So you're telling me that Sneako was living that kind of life behind the scenes, but came online and lied to y'all this entire time? Oh, Jesus. It seems like there was a screenshot here. So the screenshot just says, transfer the love speech server ownership to me. Why do you still have ownership? So I'm assuming this is a screenshot thread from her and Sneako. Let's continue because we gotta keep reading this. I mean, this shit goes deep. We got to keep going, all right? So here's another tweet that she posted. This was all yesterday, by the way. All this shit was going down yesterday, okay? We didn't have enough time, but we got time today. So she then posts, she says, the point here isn't about selling the dream. I get that. But it's the fact that he was claiming he never lied or manipulated any women in a previous stream, and then last night says he was never in a relationship or said he was. His stories aren't making sense. I'm not siding. Oh, she says, wait. I'm not siding with Destiny or anyone, but the truth he likes to preach so much about. I told y'all. This truth, this matrix, there is no matrix. It's just a tool for losers like Sneako and Andrew Tate to galvanize you to believe something that doesn't actually exist. Here's someone who's actually on the inside. She was in his bed. That's as close as you can get, pillow talking and everything. She was in his bedroom. That's as close as you can get. She manages fresh and fit shit. If anyone's an insider, it's her. She's the ultimate insider, letting you outside over here that he's been lying. When he talks about the truth, he doesn't mean that. It's a gimmick, a go for whatever's in at the moment, right? Whatever's the hip new trend at the moment. That's what he does. All right. And she's admitting that. This truth, he doesn't know shit. Let's play this video that she's referring to in this tweet real quick.
I never lied about the relationship. That's not what it is. I'm just saying I'm not in a relationship currently. I didn't deceive anybody. I don't deceive the women that I've slept with. I don't deceive women like that.
Whoa. But this is the woman you slept with. Here's a woman you slept with. She just said she literally quoted you, nigga. She quoted you're lying. She's saying you're lying about lying to women because you lie to women all the time. Men like you who are red pillars, you don't know how to be honest because y'all niggas don't have an honest bone in your body. So all you could do is lie. So here she is calling you out on your lies. Dev, shout out to you for the $2 super chat. She says someone archived those tweets. Please. Somebody archive this because it's not going anywhere. Maybe the little tater tots can forget, or the Sneako stands will forget this shit, or they will want to forget this shit, but we not. It gets crazier, folks. Dev, shout out to you again for the $2 super chat. He says, went after his kids, so all bets are off. Facts. Listen, I was going to say, because I don't know who's willing to sit there and let some scrawny pencil neck jerk off like Sneako come up here, talk about your kid, talk about your family lifestyle, talk about how you're basically insinuating you're some kind of deadbeat dad because you leave your kid with your mom to go work. You know, even though your work is business, is what do you call it? It's playing video games and streaming. That's still work, right? Some of the work that these guys, promote. Go home and bring the bacon, right? All of a sudden, you want to go after somebody in their fatherhood. All bets are off, bro. Sneako, you just like the whole Charlie situation, he's bringing these nonsense on himself. Let's continue because these tweets get crazier, chat. All right, because we got to keep going. Here's more. So then she starts posting screenshots. Here's more screenshots. She says, daddy's old number. She said, this is Sneako replying to her, says, I shouted you out first from my girlfriends that helped me, referring to that tweet. Not tweet, the video she posted on that tweet, right? Where he was talking about, I got girls who helping me with my Discord and all that shit like that, right? There's the proof right there. There's the proof. And then she says, I don't even know what to say, but I'm always here to help you. And I don't need public validation. Your attention is enough for me. Heart. Aw. God damn. Hey, yo, time out. Hold up. If this is how Xena is, she said, you not my boyfriend, you my king. Oh, my God. And he says, good girl. Listen, hey, bro, I'm going to have to slide in on that. I'm going to have to be real with you, bro. I'm going to have to be real with you, girl. Listen, if I had a woman like that, right, all up on me talking about, I'm going to help you. I'm going to support you. Yeah, I had this little past and whatnot. You know about it. You cool with it. It is what it is. But let me do what I can to support you because I don't even care about the other validation. I'm willing to drop everything for you. I take it. I'll take that deal right then and there. Like what? Matter of fact, shit like this, meeting people like this, right, in the real world, like you, Sneako, would be enough to change my mind about the red pill ideologies on modern women. Right? Maybe the blanket statements Myron makes when it comes to women and body counts and what the turnout would be or outcomes for them in relationships, maybe he's wrong. And I actually suspect that Sneako had a crisis that he was dealing with. Because let me bring y'all back to when he exposed Rolo, right? Y'all remember that whole Rolo situation where he was going hard on Rolo, him and Desi. It seemed like they were working well for a second. I think part of the reason why Sneako was going so hard against Rolo's ideologies and indirectly, Myron's ideologies, the reason why I believe that is because Xena is that very archetype of woman that these guys claim they don't want to be around, but yet they seek all the damn time. They're always sought after these type of women that they're obsessing that they don't care about. Make it make sense. Chat, I'm gonna be real with you, bro. If I had someone like this sending me text messages like this, talking about you not my boyfriend, you my king. Oh my God. Whoa, hold up. That right there, that might be wifey material. But no. It goes against your red pill tenets, right? Because these arbitrary rules that you created for yourself with these women and body counts bullshit, right? All of a sudden, you start to realize that doesn't even matter anymore because she may have a high body count, but that's not even affecting her loyalty to me because she's loyal to me. Matter of fact, it seems as though Sneako is the one who's not loyal. It seems as though Sneako, who talks about men provide and defend their women, he's not willing to provide or defend his woman. Matter of fact, it just seems like he's just reaping all the benefits that she's giving, pretty much sucking all the energy that she can give to him and providing pittance in return. These are the kind of archetypes of dudes that girls deal with all the time. You know how girls get in toxic relationships? Because they end up dealing with guys like Sneako, right? You know how girls get the mindset of, I hate all dudes, right? Men are trash, all this is because they run into men like Sneako. They run into men like Sneako that they actually fall in love with. They give everything to, and all these guys do is just take, and ask for more. And then when it comes down to holding up to their end of the bargain, meaning protecting you against the media, slandering, right? Even though, I mean, they're kind of right about Xena, right? But when it came down to protect her and stand 10 tones down against a crowd of people who are now going at her because you decided to lie to your audience, you ditched her. So all the background support she's been doing for you, all the love and all that bullshit, you left her and you threw her under the bus, and you want us to believe that you some kind of manly man that could protect the woman, and you expect the woman to do all these things for you, but you're not even willing to protect her when it matters. And I don't even give a fuck about Xena. You already know. I already expressed my feelings already about this. But realistically, just reading more on this, I'm starting to believe that she might have been the one, bro. I'm going to be real with you. But this is how a lot of these boys, these incels, limit their minds. They limit their mindset with these bullshit ideologies they pump themselves up with. You guys are in the Matrix. You're not in reality. You're in the Matrix. Y'all a bunch of Matrix living ass people trying to convince us that we're in the Matrix, but it's all just projection. Let's keep reading, people, because this gets crazy. All right, so here's the video. We're about to react to this too, but here's the video that she's replying to in question.
Life. How do you treat your girlfriends? How do you treat your personal relationships? Because I happen to know personally
the girls that he's saying that are my girlfriends are not my girlfriends and they never were.
that they're for personal life.
All right, let's keep reading. So then she keeps saying, because she keeps going, right? And honestly, I don't blame her. She's a woman who's hurt right now, okay? She is hurt. All right, her king literally just threw her under the bus yesterday. That's what she's coming to realize. This alpha dude, this red pill guy that has been talking about defending and protecting and, you know, women this and women that and, you know, men being all this and whatnot. When it came down, when the chips were down, she's realizing her king was a coward. That's what it is. And all of y'all women are will start to realize this about these red pill dudes. All right, we already knew this about a lot of these pill poppers, but y'all are about to experience this shit firsthand. These red pill guys are not good men. They were never good men. They're just men who didn't have the skills to live in society the exact same way we're living, so they feel left out, and that left out builds the feeling of resentment within them. All right, that they feel as though we have something that they don't have, or we're taking away something from them, and then they go crazy with these ideologies to convince themselves that they're not in the wrong, and most of all, to convince themselves that they don't have to change. Y'all niggas are making insults. But let's continue. She says, I'm not exposing. Yes, you are, girl. Stop lying. You doing nothing but exposing right now. She says, I'm not exposing anything but speaking my own behalf while someone is clearly talking in ways to make me seem stupid or delusional. I get that my own reputation is already shitty, but that is not an excuse to tear me down and speak poorly of me. In fact, I'm being extremely careful not to say anything that isn't directly related to me and what I need to defend myself about. Everyone else gets to speak up and defend their own beliefs and opinions. I'm always told to stay quiet and not be seen or heard. Why? Fuck that. So you can go around saying you never lied or deceived me. It's okay if you sold me a dream, but be honest about that shit. You say you're all about the truth, but only lies have come out your mouth. You vaccinated as fuck too. Oh shit, he's vaccinated. Oh, he vaccinated, Joe. You know why this is so exciting? The reason why it's so exciting because I can't tell you how many tater tot comments that be in my comment section, or they be sending me these Instagram DMs of, I bet you're a vaccinated guy that votes for Biden. Oh my God. First of all, what? How is that? Hold up. How is getting vaccinated and doing a political action like voting, how is that some kind of insult? But this is how crazy a lot of these manosphere conservatives have been, right? To believe in their own mind that calling you a vaccinated human being is somehow dunking on you. And I'm like, huh? Is that the only response you have to me saying that Andrew Tate is guilty on trafficking? Is that the only response you have, that I'm in the matrix because I got vaccinated? Hey, I mean, why not, bro? Like, I work in higher education, my dude. Like, I'm around a bunch of people, right? And I don't want to get sick. I've had people who got sick off of the virus, so it's a real thing. And when you're seeing your parents getting sick, when you're seeing your siblings get sick, and you get sick, guess what? You go get vaccinated. That's just what it is. That doesn't mean that you're some kind of fucking, you're liberal or whatever. That doesn't mean anything. That's just a tool to try to insult people, and y'all don't get nowhere. And the reason why it doesn't get anywhere because your daddy himself is vaccinated, apparently. Make this shit make sense, huh? See, you stand boys look so fucking stupid. You over here, you must be a vaccinated Biden supporter. I don't like Biden. I don't like Trump. I don't like the political system, period. But that's just my stance on it. Vaccination, yeah, I think people should get vaccinated. Maybe that warrants me, not being part of the matrix. But I'm gonna tell you this, bro. Just because you don't believe something is real, don't mean it's real to other people. All right. The absence of evidence is not the evidence of absence. Just saying. But y'all don't get that. All right. For some of y'all just been put into this echo chambers to believe that, calling someone vaccinated is an insult. What do you have to say about Sneako? Huh? You see, Sneako is the kind of guy that if you listen to, he'll get you killed. He'll get y'all niggas killed easily. A lot of these conspiracy dudes, they will get y'all killed if you listen to him. Hands down. He's out here ranting and talking about the jab is some kind of tool for brain control or mass control and shit. Yeah, he's part of it. He got vaccinated. What y'all gonna say about him? Let me catch one of y'all in my comment section again talking about this vax shit. You're gonna be on a permanent flight out of here. If I see you in my comment section and if I go to Sneako's channel and I don't see you commenting the same shit on Sneako, because that would tell me that you're not being fair. That would tell me that you don't like to keep it consistent. You just don't like the shit that I say. And what that basically means to me is you're just a form of cancel culture. You know what that means? You're basically an SJW. You don't like what someone has to say about your red pill conservative daddy, Sneako or Andrew Tate. So you come into our chat room, rah and re-and like these SJWs talking about, I bet you're vaccinated. You listen to these pill poppers, you're gonna get killed. Because while he's telling y'all not to get the jab, he's protecting himself. It's almost like he knows something that y'all don't. It's almost like everyone else who reluctantly decided, you know what, it might not be a bad idea to just go along with this thing. It seemed like they knew something that you don't know. So how about you go talk to Sneako? Let's continue because this shit gets crazy. All the lies are coming out now. You're a vaccinated chump? Is that what it is? Oh my God. This is interesting. This is interesting. Let's continue. She says, I'm sorry for that recent post, but I just won't get called a liar about being in a relationship when I was 100% told I was in one all along. Publicly and privately, I was the one requesting to keep it private because I have OnlyFans. We already read this, right? This is the one we read on Destiny's page, but it makes so much sense now while we're going through it chronologically speaking, right? She goes on in this little book she writes about how she has an OnlyFans. Yeah, she's one of these girls that Sneako rails against. Yeah, he got the jab. Yeah, we were dating. Yeah, we had threesomes. Yeah, he does drugs. Don't let him lie to you. Sneako's a druggie, right? Yeah, he does every single thing he's morally grandstanding against in public. Matter of fact, I even encourage to keep this whole situation private. And you know what? Xena, honestly, if that's the truth, which I'm not saying I believe it, but if that's the truth and you wanted to keep this shit quiet, then realistically, this is all Sneako's fault. This is all Sneako's fault. He literally started this shit then. You have like, there's no one else to blame but your ex-boyfriend, Sneako. If you're saying you didn't want to make this public and it somehow got public, this is Sneako's fault. Why am I saying this is Sneako's fault? Because Sneako started this war. He knew all of this shit going in about you and him. He knew all of this shit that he was doing, and yet he still decided to pick a fight with someone else who knew as much. He drugged you into this mess, and he's responsible for destroying whatever relationship y'all had. And that's just the truth. Let's keep reading. Well, we're going to keep going in because there's some videos. This is going to be, chat, get the likes up, please. Please get the likes up. This is about to get crazy. All right, so it keeps going, chat. Then she says, because here's another standboy over here, because you will always get these tater tots. You will always get these red pill stands that come in, and you look at their comments. They always say the same thing in one form or another, right? And so she's responding to this bozo's comment. And this bozo's comment was, I will never side with women trying to expose their ex. Women lie, and they manipulate often. By default, it's best to just not believe women, huh? Hey, yo! You stand boys are literally a different breed, bro. My nigga is saying, I am turning my head to the facts and evidence, and I choose to believe lies because I hate women. This man hates women to the core so much. You're seeing his internalized ideas about women. Even if a woman's coming out and telling the truth, or at least perceived to tell the truth, right? This guy's, he's coming from the default of, it's best just not to believe women because all women are liars and manipulators. Huh? What about Sneako? What about Myron? What about Tate? What about everyone else who knew this shit that was around Sneako, but they're not telling you? So you're gonna blindly support a guy for no reason? Like it doesn't make any sense. So why? See, when these guys talk about facts and evidence, don't listen to them. These guys are just emotional betas. That's it. They're emotional betas trying to masquerade as alpha dudes. That's it. All right. When they come out here, that's why when I see them in the comments, I don't even respond to them. You're not even worth my time, right? I barely respond in the comment section as it is enough. But when I do, just know it would not be with any of y'all. Y'all not worth it. I don't even respond to y'all in the chat anymore. I can't, because dealing with you guys, listen, dealing with someone who's stupid, I've realized they will only drag you down to their level and beat you over the head with experience. That's what I have learned. I can't keep acknowledging these fools. So guys like this over here, basement dwelling bunker trolls over here talking about, I will never side with women trying to expose their ex. And women lie and manipulate often. Okay. All right. but we're not going to listen to the fact that Sneako's been lying and manipulating this whole time. That's interesting. So let's read Xena's response to this whole tater tot over here. All right. It says, is it exposing by simply sharing that, yes, I was 100% told I was in a relationship, and even he publicly admitted to it, then discredits and starts spinning some narrative that we were just delusional girls who randomly felt love? X. Exposing would be sharing private things outside of that context that have nothing to do with defending my own name from being called delusional. I am not exposing the other stuff because despite what you all might think, I actually was stupid enough to listen to the lies and fall in love with them. Yes, you are stupid, Xena. And I'm glad that you're finally realizing that. But part of me kind of thinks that this is like a temporary lesson. You probably didn't learn any real world lessons from this. You're probably going to go back and make the same mistakes. And it's not me just saying that, because we're going to keep going through her tweets. And like the more you see what she talks about, the more you realize, yeah, this girl's not changing. She's just who she is. And that's fine. That's fine. You can't expect people to change. All right. Just like these red pillars, you can't expect to get with OnlyFans women, expect them to be housewives all of a sudden, right? It just doesn't work. So now the fans are coming after her because these bots, they got to defend their daddy now. Right? So they're coming after her. So Xena's going in. She said, lying on men or women in general is sick and disgusting. Lying to destroy someone's character isn't okay in any circumstances. Then she goes on to say, I truly had a genuine love for him that hasn't gone away. That's why I wouldn't say bad stuff. I don't have it in me. May Allah heal me. Yeah, okay. Okay, I don't think you've learned your lesson, but I hope Allah is working his magic, because he sure did on Sneako. We'll see how far that goes with you. Let's continue. She says, a big thank you to Zherka for defending me last night. Damn. Sneako getting cucked by Zherka. That's interesting. On last night's stream, sticking up for me even in the face of conflict. He called out the truth and didn't back down. He didn't care about clout or views. That's a genuine ass person. And I can't even thank him enough for that. Not you finna do that to my homie will never be top tier. Will forever be top tier. Bro, I got mad dyslexia, chat. I'll be seeing letters that aren't even there. But chat! Sneako got cooked on his own stream by Zherka. Zherka literally had to be man enough to step in and defend your girl while you weren't even man enough to do that. And you was fucking her. This is crazy. Let's keep going. Because all of this just makes me realize how much of a snake the Sneako guy is, right? That's what all this is. And then she starts going into stupid shit like, I'm alpha widowed. I don't even know what the fuck that means. She said, I'm alpha widowed. I'm broken. I'm soulless and tormented. No, I am not okay. I feel like someone just died. Yeah, Sneako's reputation and career. That's what's dying right now. We're holding a funeral for this very second. I mean, come on. But I have only this to say. He is a good guy. Shut up. Shut the fuck up, Xena. You don't know what the fuck you're talking about. He's a good guy. While you're sitting here crying on Twitter about how he lied and couldn't stand up for you. So this guy who threw you under the bus after you gave him all this love and attention is a good guy? Huh. Either you got major Stockholm syndrome or you haven't come to your senses yet and you haven't learned a damn thing. And honestly, this gives me pause. And the reason why it gives me pause is like, you know, we're talking about Andrew Tate and the whole Loverboy method. And I have to get into this, chat, because you got to see where I'm going. This whole Tate and Loverboy method, a lot of his Tater Tot fans are like, well, how can they be kidnapped and they're free to do whatever? All right, these girls are not in chains. They're free to move about the cabin. All right, so they're not trafficked, okay? And I told y'all for a long time, y'all don't understand the mental game that goes into getting girls to still feel as though that you love them, even though you're a piece of shit, right? Like a pimp, because pimps are the lowest of the low. I can't think of anything lower than a pimp aside from a pedo, right? Like the only thing lower than a pimp is a pedo. That just is what it is. You're all destroying lives, right? But I was telling these Tater Tot boys, listen, just because someone doesn't look like they're victims of being trafficked, or that doesn't mean that you can't tell that they were mentally played with. And Xena, from the looks of it, It seems like she's already had some pre-existing mental issues, but dealing with guys like Sneako, all right, that just exacerbates the situation because clearly she still thinks in her delusional world that this guy who threw her under the bus and basically slammed her character because of her past, even though he would still date her privately, would throw her under the bus the moment the going got tough. And yet she's still out here saying that he's a good guy while posting all this shit to air out the dirty laundry. He's still a good guy. Either she's brain fucked or somebody's lying. That's the way I'm taking it. That's why I'm so apprehensive when it comes to Xena and whatever the fuck she's talking about, right? Because to me, it's like, I don't feel sorry for you. You're not a victim here, and you're still out here supporting this shit like you ain't come to your senses yet. What do you want us to do? He lights up any room when he enters, and he is truly passionate. But no one is perfect. Everyone makes mistakes. He's still growing, and there's gonna be a lot of mistakes along the way. Nobody's brainwashed me or abused me. I wasn't manipulated and forced to do anything I didn't want to do. Yet you're over here saying that he lied to you, and you out here, Xena. Do you understand how retarded you sound? Like you sound fucking dumb. You sound like someone who's been manipulated, or you're lying, and you can't talk out of both sides of your mouth. So this is why we got to set things straight, Xena. All right, because you're gonna make yourself look even more ridiculous than ever. You're saying over here that you weren't manipulated or forced, but in your previous tweet over here, you're saying that you didn't appreciate Sneako lying and manipulating you. So which is it, you dumb fuck? Like, doesn't make any sense. I'm sorry, but this is stupid. This is stupid. All right? Not only are you not doing yourself any justice, but you're making yourself look like a fucking liar. That's what it is, right? So what is it? Is he a manipulator or is he a good guy? Which one is it, Xena? Because you sound pretty hurt right now from this good guy who's not a manipulator, but somehow managed to manipulate you. Chat, am I wrong here or what? Chat, am I wrong or does this not make any sense? Put a one in the chat if I'm actually wrong and I'm being harsh. And then let me know, chat, because, we all fair. We all fair over here. Let me know if I'm being wrong, because to me, logically speaking, you can't tell me someone's not manipulated after me just got done reading your previous tweet about saying how you got manipulated and lied to by Sneako. How is he a good guy? So who's lying? Who's lying or who's telling the truth? I don't know, right? So she's going to claim that she wasn't brainwashed. Whatever. I don't care. I don't really care too much about that, right? Oh shit, we got super chats. I'll get to the super chats, chat. Don't worry about it. I got y'all on the super chats. But I gotta read this because we gotta break this down, chat. She says, I love being able to help. I fell in love with someone I thought was a leader, someone I cared about, someone I looked up to, someone who inspired me to change and be a better person. And I am a better person because of him. Cap. Someone who made me laugh when I was at my lowest and uplifted me. Someone who didn't let me victimize myself about my past. Told me that there was only the future to look forward to and that my past doesn't matter. Told me I was a good person. Someone who had deep talks about spirituality and God and philosophy with me. Someone who encouraged my writing and art. Someone who made me question every step I took if it was the right one. I don't know if any of that was real. I don't really care anymore. It felt real and it had real effects to my life and character. I don't want to lose that. I think I have came a long way thanks to the people around me. I have a really nice job and that was encouraged by him. And I can only go forward from this moment and hope to be a better person, better every day, he says. Won't side with the haters against him just because I'm heartbroken. I'm sorry that I shared information about some sins that should have never been addressed in the first place to defend a friend that was being called a liar for sticking up for me. That wasn't okay. But the coke allegations are 100% false. I signaled that he had a booger in his big ass nose. That's all. As far as Adderall and MDMA, I've never seen him actually take any drugs either. He could have asked for stuff for any one of his friends. Who knows? Only I would know more, and I will not confirm anything that will go against him. So right off the bat, Xena, you're already proven to the rest of us that you're a clown. This is why I don't trust anything you say, because there are people who are saying, nah, this guy does drugs. Nah, this guy is a drinker. He drinks, he does drugs. But here you are talking out of two sides of your mouth, Xena. On one side, you're saying he's a great guy. He's charming. He helped me realize things about myself I wouldn't have realized. On the other hand, you're trying to stick up for yourself because he's a lying manipulator trying to make himself look good for vanity. And all of a sudden, you're doing a tell-all to take back everything that you initially said. Because the initial tweet, you deleted it. So now you're doing this tweet to take everything back, to make it seem as though you're not a bad guy for exposing the stuff. But you're only making yourself look like an unreliable witness, an uncredible one. Because if Sneako goes on and says, I don't know what she's talking about, she's a liar. I'm sorry, Xena, you have yourself to blame for your name being in the dirt. And no one should feel any kind of sympathy for you because you're pulling this bullshit right here. It just proves you're a clown. I'm sorry. I got to go hard on everybody here. I got to go hard because when I see bullshit, we got to call it out. Let's continue. She says, I won't be the one who shares any more damaging information about someone I care about for any reason. The only thing I wanted to clear up, it was that, no, I'm not some random pen pal who randomly latched on to someone without encouragement from him. Oh, wait. I'm sorry. He's the one calling you a random pen pal. Wouldn't that mean he was being manipulative and being a liar? The same thing that earlier up here you were saying he wasn't? Let's continue. I may never speak to this man ever again, and that truly sucks, but I get it. Myron says it all the time. Men and women cannot be friends. I have to accept that. He built an amazing community. Which amazing community? The ones that talk about the Jews all day? Is that the one that do Nazi salutes all day? That's the great community? Oh, Xena, I'm sorry, but like I take everything back. I listen, you may be a loyal girl. You may be, and I'm not going to take that away from you. Maybe you are. But you're still a clown. I'm sorry, bro, but I don't want to date a woman who has a zero self-respect for herself, because that's the kind of shit you're displaying in these tweets right here. She says, he built an amazing community. Okay. That I was fortunate to be a part of. Okay. Such as TCK and the Discord, and the type of people he attracts are good people. Oh, the anti-Semites. The anti-Semites are good people. Oh, okay. The circle of friends and business that are all humble and genuine people who have all reached out and sent their condolences. These are not evil people. Neither is he. I respect that he wants to be true to Islam and follow the Quran the right way. Dating is haram. Ishnallah, he finds his 18-year-old unvaccinated virgin Muslim wife, and Ishnallah, she loves him as deeply as I do. Really? Just fucking Xena, you fucking fraud, bro. Xena, you're a fucking retard. I'm sorry, Xena. I'm sorry. Hope he finds his 18-year-old unvaccinated version. Timeout. Isn't he vaccinated? Timeout. You admitted that. Isn't he vaccinated? Wait, timeout. Let's also move it back. When he met you, were you a virgin? Matter of fact, the other girl he was having threesomes with, was she a virgin? Oh, so you over here just doing this for show. Is that what it is? Who's lying here, Xena? Who's lying here, Xena? And you want us to take your side? You want to put this shit up here talking about I want to defend my honor. All you're doing is just making yourself look stupid. Let's continue. Even Destiny, though they are not on good terms right now, reached out to warn me that a lot of his haters will come asking me to expose him and feed them fuel to hate on him, and advise me to ignore them. I had plenty of his haters message me. And fuck all you soy boys who think you found a new teammate in your hate train. Trust me, Xena, we don't want you. You're what we call an unreliable witness. You're someone who get tossed out even in the courtroom. All right, you're not credible. All right, your word is dirt, your reputation is dirt, and the fact that you coming out here doing a whole expose while trying to say you're not doing the whole expose, trying to expose Sneako, but then for being a manipulator, but then turn around saying he's not a manipulator, you're a fraud. I'm sorry, but no one wants you on their team. The fact that you even felt that you needed to put a message like this out there, it tells everybody else that there was fire on the mountain this entire time. That's all we need to draw from. We don't need you on our team. Matter of fact, you can stay on their side and do more damage because it seems like you're doing more damage being on Fresh and Fit and Sneako's team than being over here. So it's funny you're talking about soy boys, but yet your boyfriend, who was the biggest soy boy, couldn't even stick up for you when the going got tough. Huh. But you want to clown people who are... Y'all seen this shit? Y'all seen this? M. Shout out to you for the $5 super chat. It says, isn't it again the red pill to deal with crazy women? They love crazy women. They don't want these virgins. I'm telling you, these red pillars, this virgin shit and marriage is all cap. They want hoes. I told y'all from the get-go. Listen, it'd be weird if a bunch of red pill poppers or tater tots were coming out here saying, we want to sleep with as many women as possible. We want to sleep with we want to have virgins and that we want to marry and still go out and sleep with as much women as possible, all right? And, we want you women to stop sleeping around and be virgins and dutiful housewives for us, right? But we get to go sleep around and not hold our end of the bargain. That's what guys like that do, right? But I've been telling y'all from the get-go, guys like that don't even know a good woman if they found one. If a good woman, like this virgin queen and princess they're talking about, was sitting in front of them right now, they would look right past her. I shit you not. Even a lot of these red pill incels, they would look past women like that. Just like they say these hot women, these Stacys and whatever the fuck, right? They look past the regular guys and they only go for the Chads and Tyrones. Y'all do the same thing. Y'all overlook a lot of these basic girls that would be good women for women that look like Xena. For women that act like Xena. For women who do things like Xena. That's why you subscribe to their OnlyFans. Because deep down, y'all don't want good women. Y'all want hoes. And there's nothing wrong with that. We're just trying to get y'all to admit the truth. So shout out to you for the super chat, M. Dot. But they don't want good women. They never did. They don't know what a good woman looks like. If she slapped them in the face, all right, they wouldn't know what that looked like. They wouldn't know. I'm telling you, these guys don't have experience like that. John, shout out to you for the $2 super chat. John says, Sneako got that Matrix Sentinel tracker in him. Him, Andrew Tate. I hope y'all are starting to realize what's actually going on. They are the Matrix. This red pill has been one giant psyops to convince a bunch of disenfranchised young men to believe that the world is truly against them. Realistically, the world doesn't give a shit about you. And it's not that the world's against you. No, the world doesn't give a shit about anybody. That's just how the world works. It does. Listen, y'all are how entitled do you have to be to go out in the world and think just because you're a man, you're owed something? I built society, so I'm owed this. You're owed nothing in this world but death, taxes, and interest rates. That's it. That's a guarantee. You're good. The only three things you're guaranteed in this world: you're gonna die, you're gonna pay taxes, and at some point you're gonna be charged interest. That's it. Nothing else. Everything's off. All bets are off on anything. So the fact that a lot of you men out here claiming that you take accountability are willing to come online and be this fucking entitled to believe you deserve the world because of you're a man and you do all the hard labors in the world, y'all are delusional. That's what I'm saying. Y'all are talking about, oh, we got to be hard, tough men. But then when the world's hard, you come online and complain. Make it make sense. Y'all not ready for this world. You're not ready. Because if y'all were ready, you would take your shit in stride and still be successful. Because there are men out there that are doing it right now, and you don't have to come to the internet and cry about women all day, about how we're such good men and being left. Y'all not good men. Matter of fact, good and bad is just a matter of perspective. We don't know what the fuck y'all up to. How do we know you're a good guy? We don't know that. You're a good man, but you're shitting on women on OnlyFans, huh? You're a good guy, but you're on platforms that support traffickers. You're a good guy, but you're out here shitting on other people just because they don't adhere to your old worldview or red pill ideologies. But you're a good guy? And women should fall in love with you and respect you because the virtue of being a man and because you built society? How entitled do you have to fucking be, bruh? And that's what these men don't get. They claim the women are entitled because women deserve, they go around saying, I deserve this because I'm a woman and this and that. Yeah, that's entitlement. You're absolutely right. They're being entitled. But when you're going around saying we deserve all this because we're men, you're being entitled too. Because at the end of the day, nobody owes you any goddamn thing. And you're going to like it. It is what it is. Tap Nodis. Shout out to you. Tap Nodis is a distinguished member. So y'all put some respect on Tap Nodis' name. Shout out to you. Says, the pill poppers are brain dead and their insults suck. Yeah, like I guarantee you, most of their insults are like, oh, you're vaccinated. You're vaccinated. So is Sneako. And if we pull Tate's record right now, guaranteed he's probably vaccinated. Guaranteed. Oh, guaranteed. But you're not going to see that, though. You're not. Most people didn't even know Tate had kids until recently. That's how secretive a lot of these people are. So, yeah, you're absolutely right. Their insults are whack, but they think they're doing something. That's how much they're in the Matrix. That's why sometimes when I see their comments, I'm just like, oh, you, just poor you. Like, it's just like, oh, pipe down, little boy. go run around and play your little imaginary world you call the Matrix and leave the real world to the adults, okay? So while we're out here basically letting people know that they've been deceived, you can go live in your little la-la land, okay? That's just it. So they're insults. You just let them have it. It is what it is. John, shout out to you for the $2 super chat. Again with the super chat. Shout out to you, John. Sneako been bugged by Agent Gates. He's a goner. Yeah, bro. If there was a situation where somebody was if there was an informant to the Matrix, it's Sneako. If there was an informant snitching on everything and letting the Matrix know, it's him. It's Sneako, because he knows damn well what the fuck's going on. He's just keeping a hush-hush because he knows y'all don't fuck with that. Y'all want that, well, we don't want OnlyFans women. We want virtuous virgins and Muslims and Arams, right? Meanwhile, he's dealing with those Western women. So, I don't know. I guess Western pussy is the best pussy. I mean, even these guys are letting you know that while shitting on it at the same time. Just saying, it's an observation. Tap again with the $2 super chat says, Xena is a convicted felon for fraud, I believe. Yeah, I can see that. I don't know that, but I can see that because her little statements right here, all of this is just, to me, it comes off as fraudulent, right? So here's the thing. First of all, I believe that Sneako would do this shit because I believe that Sneako is not living like a true Islam dude, right? He's not living his life like a real Muslim. So I believe a lot of this shit, but I also am skeptical about Xena because she is not even making herself look good right now with the doublespeak in her chat. So there it is. I mean, you got to just call a spade, right? You got to. It'd be weird of me to sit here and then take everything this woman Xena is saying as gospel while going after Sneako. Meanwhile, listen, I'm the kind of person, and I know y'all thinking that I purposely hit on people, especially you tater tots, but that's not how I am. I go for the truth no matter what, right? Even if I don't care for Sneako as much, right? Even if someone comes out and says something about Sneako, right? I'd be dissecting whatever that person or accusations that person is saying. All right, I will dissect it, and if it makes sense, fine. If it starts to sound a little contradictory, then I start subtracting. Y'all know how I am. If things don't add up, I start subtracting. And I was doing that because I'm not going to trust what she's saying. She's speaking out of two sides of her mouth. And it'd be weird to me to ignore the fact that she's being clearly contradicting right here just to say Sneako's wrong. Because I know Sneako's wrong, but I also know she's lying on something. Something here is not adding up, right? So that's what I'm saying. But you're absolutely right. I'm not surprised she got convicted of fraud because she's being a fraud right now, even while she's expecting people to feel sorry for her. That's not an expose while writing a whole expose. Like, these are multiple tweets, my guy. Like, she is literally putting them tweet out there, bro. So she wants shit to be known while claiming she doesn't want shit to be known. That doesn't make any sense. Listen, Xena, you're just like Sneako. That's why y'all work together. Y'all have this great relationship because you talk out of both sides of your mouth just like him. It is what it is, bro. So let's continue. So I guess this girl's on her side. She says, I've been the main one on this girl's side. I don't need the internet people calling me or harassing me to check up on her when I was on the phone with her. So she fell asleep and just dropped her home. I got my friend during this stupid situation. Sneako, you the homie, but the way you just dropped everybody, especially her, when a few months ago it was completely different mentally and vibe, but hey, it is what it is. You can't say you're not responsible when y'all had a thing going on. So again, we got another witness who's backing up Xena. Again, I don't know who this woman is. I don't know who this person is. To me, she's just another faceless Twitter head over here. But maybe she was calling Xena, right? Maybe even though I believe Xena's not telling the truth, maybe this person can back her up. I don't know, but I don't believe anything right now. I'm just reading to y'all what's going on, right? So then she says, I only reply on my free OnlyFans. Layla Baby, right? So there's her OnlyFans right there. Sneako, I mean, this is crazy, bro. She opened her legs to the rest of the world, and you just okay being cucked by that. That's insane. I don't know why Pearl is right there. But let's continue. She says, I will not be seen with any male ever again unless he's 100% Myron approved. Ishinallah, any man that wants to speak with me will have to be assessed by the GOAT. Myron knows it will be extremely hard for me to respect any man, especially if he isn't masculine enough. I will simply trust whatever he says. New Xena arc. I'm sorry, this ain't a new Xena arc. It seems like more of the same old bullshit. That's what you're doing. Because if you're gonna listen to Myron over Sneako, you're failing to realize that Myron is the exact same guy. He's the exact same guy. It is what it is, right? But again, there's something in this tweet though that's very familiar, right? And I'm not saying uniquely to her, but uniquely to a lot of women who go through breakups with quote unquote bad boys, right? Because what they do, they go through this whole period of, I hate men, I will never trust a man again, all right, all that bullshit and whatnot. And we can see Xena clearly going through that same emotional roller coaster here as well, right? We see her over here saying, I will not trust any man unless he's approved by Myron, which is a complete idiotic take, by the way. It's like, goddamn, I have never heard anything so stupid come out of a girl's mouth that's supposedly on a new arc. I'm sorry, you call this a new arc? It's like more of the same bullshit. That's what it seems to me. And honestly, it kind of seems like this is a bid for you to keep your job because you're hired there with the Fresh and Fit crew. And you know how Myron is. He doesn't like people talking bad about his friends. Go figure, right? So I don't know if this is real or you just trying to save your job, but I guess, you know, the new Xena arc is going everything. Every boy's got to go through Myron in order to talk to her. Okay. Okay, because I'm sure Myron is such a good judge of character, especially amongst men. He will never allow a man who's a known liar possibly be charged for human trafficking. Just deal with a woman like you. He's a good guy at vetting other men, right? That's fucking, hey, bro, you people are just ridiculous. This is why none of y'all red pillars or pillheads get any respect from people who live in the real world, because y'all pull this bullshit like this. But it's clear to me that she's hurt. It is what it is. She's hurt. You can't deny that. John with the 5. Shout out to you for the super chat. Says, my papa, rest his soul, told me a man's only owed death, and that's what he did to himself. Fact. That's true. A lot of people, and I don't get why, like, because a lot of these red pill guys, I don't think they understand how, like, crazy their talking points are. Because on one hand, they're saying women are entitled because women demand all this stuff because the fact that they're women, right? But then these guys then go on the opposite side and say, no, men, we build society. Men, we are defenders. Men, we're providers, right? Even though, you know, majority of that is not the case in modern society, but they're using all of those virtues, right? They're living and grifting off of other people's virtues, and then they're using that as justification on why women should show them more respect. It's not about them working on themselves. It's not them actually building any kind of character. It's not about any of that shit at all, because you're not building character when you're super chatting to make fun of girls on Fresh and Fit show. That's not how you build character. So these guys are working on dick. They're not doing nothing. What they're doing is feeling entitled because they've been gassed up by a lot of these red pillars saying that they're men and it's not their fault and everything's about the women and all this. A lot of these men are actually going out into the real world with this insane level of delusion to believe that the world owes them something because they're providers and protectors. No one owes you anything. And y'all are the ones that preach the same message all the time. But when it comes to you and your movement, no, the world owes me respect. Because I'm a man, I'm a provider and protector. Society doesn't respect us anymore. I'm a provider and protector. You gotta respect me. That's entitlement. Especially some of y'all who haven't done anything with of note. You're entitled. You're just like these entitled feminists. Y'all, I told y'all the opposite of the same coin. The opposite side of the same coin. Let's get going. We got a couple more super chats, and then we'll go right into the video because this video is about to go crazy, yo. This video is about to go gangbusters. But what we're gonna do this. I want to play this video first. I want to play this video first because this video came before the video of Sneako responding to everything now, especially after Xena. All right, so we're gonna play this one because Zherka says some bullshit, and I still got to get on Zherka's case because I still think he's a fucking clown. But we're gonna get into that, and we got a bunch of shit to get into. But Pat Freeman with the super chat. Pat, where you been, man? I haven't seen you in the chat in a minute, but welcome. I appreciate you being here. Pat says, Pill hate gamers. I don't know why, because a lot of these pill poppers are gamers, which is crazy. And I don't see anything wrong with gaming, because to me, I'm a gamer. I game. I don't game as much, but I'm a gamer. And usually I'm not only into gaming, but I'm into computers too as well. Not only like software aspects of it, but the hardware aspects of it too. Matter of fact, it's because of gaming that got me into computers to begin with. Like actually taking computers apart and putting stuff together, right? That's gaming. And a lot of gamers, that's where they get their knowledge of computers for. Matter of fact, if you're a gamer, there's a high likelihood that you're probably also a car guy. All right. And if you're a gamer, there's a high likelihood you're also a computer guy. So like being a gamer, there are a lot of skills that actually can attribute in the real world that a lot of these dudes have that for some reason these red pillars like to shit on. And I think part of the reason why they shit on it is because a lot of these red pillars are talentless. They have no talent, bro. They don't have talent. I'm not kidding. The only talent is regurgitating old, worn-out talking points and convincing a bunch of young idiots to pay them to do it while pretending they've always been rich, not realizing YouTube is how they got rich in the first place. So you're absolutely right. Coding Jesus, shout out to you for the $5 super chat. He says, as a Jew, I'm concerned that Myron is using his large platform to investigate the bogus Jewish question. What is the end game here? The end game here is for everyone to be anti-Semites. I shit you not. And I think this would be perfect for me to actually go into that. I'm gonna do another episode when I do another incel exposed episode, because last time I did an incel episode, I actually exposed a bunch of the chat rooms. A lot of these guys are degenerates, bro. They hate Jews. Like the same hatred they have for Jews is the same hatred a lot of these conservative Republicans have for some immigrants that come across the border, right? It's the same exact bullshit. So I think that's why I keep saying, like, a lot of people think, oh, Duke, yeah, you're just out here talking and criticizing all these people for good reason. Because A, it's funny, but B, it's also serious, bruh. Like, they are fostering they're fostering a mental they're fostering a situation right now, and I'm actually in disbelief that I'm actually saying this, and I'll explain why in a second. But they're fostering a situation right now where they're getting a lot of young men literally convincing them to be xenophobic, all for clout. They're convincing a bunch of men to literally hate Jews, to be anti-Semite, all because of clout. You see what I'm saying? So that's the thing that's so ridiculous, because at some point it gets serious. And the reason why I actually can't believe I'm saying this is because a while ago, when a lot of these, when right-wing media, when I used to listen to right-wing media a little bit more than left-wing media, right? A lot of right-wing media, they would claim this shit about a lot of the left. They would say the left are the ones that are just because there were some journalists on Twitter. They were pointing out that the red pill were filled with anti-Semites, or they were fostering a situation of anti-Semites, right? And I was on the popular belief that, nah, that's not true. That's not a lot of them, okay? Just because some of these guys are incels does not mean like they're all going to be anti-Semites, or just because a lot of these guys follow Myron's version of the red pill or they follow Rolo's version of the red pill, it doesn't mean that they're anti-Semites. I was on that train, but now I have to be one of those guys to eat my own hat. I have to eat my own hat, because the more I go into this shit, and you're looking at guys like Myron, you're looking at guys like Sneako, you're looking at guys like Zherka, who are promoting this anti-Semitic bullshit, you're starting to realize that those journalists who are tweeting that stuff saying, hey, these red pillars are anti-Semites, just saying, it wasn't these SJW cancer cultures. It was real. These niggas are brainwashing a lot of these people to be anti-Semites. It's not a joke. So I think a lot of people need to wake up to the reality that in the future, there's going to be a generation of men that are going to feel anti-Semitic towards Jewish people. And it's all because of how they were raised off of these tater tots over here. Just saying, we're going into some really, really, really tough times, folks. And the pendulum, I don't think it's stopping once it swings past the middle. It's going to go all the way right, and it's going to stay all the way to the far right. And I think it's going to be that way for a long time. A lot of these dudes buying these xenophobic mentalities, bro. Watch them. Watch them, bro. Those are society killers right there. They're society annihilators. Let's go ahead and continue with this video.
How to escape the heat if you don't have an air conditioner. This only takes 5 minutes.
I know for a fact that story was not fake because I know that Xena's done that at least 3 other times. And I know it.
Whoa, why is he leaking? Oh, so we want to leak? Melina was going to fucking divorce you, Steven, because she said no Molly with whores. You can do anything else. And you stuck around doing Molly with whores. Influencers. What's up, nigga? Who the fuck is he leaking personal life for? He's leaking your personal life?
I hate Zherka, bro. Every time he says the N-words, bro, like, I hate this nigga. Like, bro, if there's anyone's ass I've ever wanted to kick so bad, it's this dude right here. Just for the amount of shit he's been talking, bro. It's him. Like, I just, like, the fact he just willingly says that, bro, it's crazy.
It's not leaking my personal life. He's talking about a bitch crying. Like, it is what it
No,
is.
he's making you sound like an abuser, bro. You're on my fucking team. That makes us look like abusers.
Does it?
Also, like, if he legitimately, like, makes a mistake and has a drink and he's off stream or something, you know what? Nobody's perfect. I wouldn't expect Sneako to be perfect. The issue I have is when he's desperately trying to collect social clout from both sides of an issue. You can't do that. And I don't think anybody should abide that. I think he should be called out for that.
I don't know what he said. Where do I try to collect social clout from the
And
liberals?
imagine Destiny saying he wants social clout from both sides, where he literally takes turns attacking the left as a liberal and the right because he wants the biggest fucking chunk of the pie.
Right. He comes off like a liberal
Yeah.
centrist something. Yeah. Hey, chat 14K in the chat right now. Chat, did they put us on the front page? Why do we have 14K? Why is it shooting up?
If you want to be Muslim,
It's because your streams are being botted, you fool. Like, yo, Rumble is not a real platform yet. Okay, a lot of these streams are botted. It doesn't make any sense how these guys, their viewerships literally are so inconsistent. If you're watching one of their streams, right, and all of a sudden it just shoots up to like 100,000, and it's like, what? But the same people are commenting. It doesn't make any sense. And y'all, chat, remember I said that in the last stream, right? I said that in the live stream, like when Sneako hit 100,000 followers, not followers, he was hitting 100,000 live viewers on that last stream they were on, right? And he was like, yo, everybody was bigging that up. Like, yo, Sneako, he's got 100,000 live viewers. That's crazy. What is he doing on Rumble, right? I'm like, something's not right. Because I'm looking at the chat, and in the chat, it's the same people commenting. It's always the same people, right? So I'm like, all right, cool. If there really were hundreds of thousands of people watching live, if there were like 14,000 people watching live, then some of those will transfer over to comments, right? Engagements, right? Because if they're willing to type in the chat, well, if they're watching a restream, a lot of them people will start typing in the comment section, right? Let me show y'all something real quick, because I made a keen observation that I would like to share with the rest of you guys that I find very interesting, especially when it comes to Sneako's channel. But you guys can do the same thing with a lot of these other red pill channels that are moving on to Rumble, right? Take a look at this. Take a look at this, chat. We're going to look at one of Sneako's streams. Why is it that a stream that can get 32,000 views is only sitting at 57 comments? Chat, are you seeing this? Chat, are you seeing this? The ratio doesn't make any sense. Why is it that you got 24,000 views, only 57 comments? You got 12,000 views, only 7 comments. You got 10,000 views on this video, only 11 people engaged. What's going on, chat? Chat, what's going on? Do you see this? So when I'm telling you that it's the same people in this nigga's chat, they're like Rumble is botting like a motherfucker. Like, this isn't real engagement. I shit you not. The views are botted. He can't even get his comment. Listen, I don't even get 30,000 views in a video, bruh. In some videos I do. But my comments are like in the hundreds, 200s. That's engagement. You, my boy, can get 30,000 people to watch your video and only 57 people felt the need to comment. Let's go with this one here. 215,000 people saw this. Only 400 people commented. 42,000 people saw this one. Only 28 commented. 28,000 people saw this one. Only 29 commented. 17,000 people watched this video. Only 12 people commented. So I'm sorry, but what is this? You want to tell me Rumble isn't botting, that y'all aren't living a lie? What is this? When shit don't add up, I start subtracting. What is this? You can't tell me you this big and your comments don't even match. Your engagements don't match, bro. How are you getting 12 people commenting? And I told y'all, these live streams, watch these live streams. It's the same people commenting. This one over here where Sneako's actually genuinely surprised that his stream bumped up to 14,000 live viewers. They're not real people watching. Matter of fact, I wouldn't be surprised if its real viewership is more like 500 people or 1,000 people watching the streams. The rest is all bots. I wouldn't be surprised, especially with engagements like that. Like, seriously, what is that? Like, can somebody explain what the fuck that is? Really? Can you explain that? No one can. You can't tell me you got 30,000 people who can watch your video, but only 12 people would comment. And yet you're sitting here walking around with the big boy swag, right? You're walking around like you actually built a platform? You think you built a platform, my boy? Go ask yourself that question. What the fuck is this, bro? And I don't think you're really ready to do that. Let's continue.
Biggest fucking chunk of the bot.
Right. He comes off like a liberal centrist something. Yeah. Hey, shout out 14K in the chat right now. Chat, did they put us on the front page? Why do we have 14K? Why is it shooting up?
If you want to be Muslim, if you want to be holy and not haram and all that, then fine. But don't brag or show off. Don't brag or show off like girls on your stream. Like that's haram. That's not good.
I don't think you do that. Do you do that?
No.
He does 14,000 with a hairy dude.
Right.
Like, what are you talking about?
Literally just now in the stream, you wanted to do the blind date, and I'm like, nah, I'd rather not have women on. Let me just go focus on.
By the way, this Destiny guy is the guy who has over 100 girls he's fucked from his community mad at him because he fucks and abandons them, and that says I'm gay. It's the fucking best shield I've ever seen.
That's a
Rainbow
pretty genius way to go fuck girls and then never talk to them again and just start sucking dick in front of them and like, sorry, I just don't, I switched my sexuality.
Yeah, it's just not.
Why does it get blue?
Not good. And then having friends close by in your life who are also doing that shit.
Steven's the most honest streamer until he loses at something. Then he starts to like, you know what I mean? Like there's a big clip where he says for 4 years I known Zherka, he's never been creepy with any girl. I've never heard any girl say that. And then one day he was losing a debate against me and he's like, well, who knows? Maybe your allegations are coming soon. Like he can, if he feels like a loser, you can start lying. You know, it's
yeah, he is lying right now. And even like, look, he's been attacking me a lot ever since he lost the Nick debate. Even look at
he's not going to attack Nick because Nick beat him.
Yeah, Destiny can't believe Sneako said this about it. Like he's just nonstop been making, but I don't think any of this is really, even his subreddit's all upset right there. I did say Christ is king at the speech because I'm like, well, in America, it's a Christian nation. So even though I said I am a Muslim, but in America, Christ is king.
I'm sorry. I seem to think that there'd be some Muslims out there that have a problem with what the fuck you're saying. You mean Allah, right? Allah, because they don't believe in Christ, right? I mean, they thought Christ existed and he was a prophet, but he wasn't the son of man because Christians believe that Jesus was literally God who wrapped himself in flesh to become man. All right, that was it. So Jesus is literally God in man human form, right? That's an aspect of him in human form. That's a different belief than what Muslims and Jewish people believe about Christ. They don't believe he was the son of man. They just believe that at best he was a prophet. So the fact that you're saying Christ is king, at best he was a prophet, at least in your worldview. So let's continue. I just find it interesting. The moment y'all run into trouble, all of a sudden y'all are praying to God. It's almost like there might just be one true God, huh? Whoa. I'm not that religious. I don't care. I'm just saying, bro. These niggas and their whole religious virtues is phony to me, all right? You want to talk about Allah, but you're talking about Christ as king in the next breath. Shut the fuck up, boy.
What do you think? And in Sneako logic, it makes sense because king can only be a human.
Yeah, in Sneako logic. Exactly, because it's just a slogan. It's like, I mean, I'm a king. Anybody can really be a king. It doesn't mean anything divine, that word.
Whoa. I'm sorry. Anybody could be a king? Okay. So then y'all shouldn't have a problem when girls go on Fresh and Fit show and say, I'm a queen and I want to call myself a queen. And all my girlfriends over here, they're all queens. So wait. You get to sit up here, call yourself a king and say every man can call themselves a king. But then when women call themselves queen, that's a problem? I need to drink, chat. I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. Chat, I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I need a drink right now. I'm gonna play this and go give me a drink. I'm losing brain cells. Y'all don't understand. I'm losing it here. Like, these guys are not consistent, and there are people following them. Like, they're speaking gospel, but they can't even be consistent in their own worldview. I thought women can't be queens, but apparently guys can call themselves kings all day long, even though it's meaningless. But are they going to take responsibility for it? No. I need a drink, chat. I'm sorry. I can't do this sober. Like, this is hard doing this sober, bro.
King, so that I don't think it detracts from my faith. And it was also like a great slogan. You know, Christians love slogans. So boom.
Well, you nailed it because your book talks about Jesus more than your prophet.
That's true. I mean, that's 100% true. So I could say that. You know, I don't think there's anything wrong with saying Christ is king, and they loved it. They got it really hyped up on it.
No, you know what's weird about your Muslim audience is they don't nitpick with you.
What do you mean?
Nitpick with Muslims nitpick with every streamer. Like, don't do this, do that. They let you get away with murder. Like, oh, he has girls on his stream.
That's not true. I just started off the stream by playing music, and they're like, bro, all the people, there's donuts in the head. Music's haram. I posted a video like in the gym.
Music is bad?
Music's haram.
I know music's bad if it's like you're actually worshiping
all music
the
is
gunplay and stuff.
All music's haram.
Oh, wow. You can't enjoy some Beethoven?
No. Even classical music. I was in Morocco and the cab drivers were listening to the Quran as music. They would just be playing someone singing the Quran.
You do know that.
So wait, time out. You guys want to sit there and believe that Sneako doesn't listen to music because it's haram? Do y'all honestly want to believe? See, is the shit that Sneako says, like this shit right here, to try to get us to believe that he's a devout Muslim, that makes you think, bro, no, you're not sitting there with them headphones on listening to Islamic prayers all day. Like that's not true. I don't even believe you prayed today. How many times did you pray today, Sneako? That should be the question everybody should be asking. The first thing anybody in his chat room should ask Sneako is, how many times did you pray today, buddy? Huh? Did you pray today? Huh? Hey, look, it's almost time. You should be praying right now. Why are you still streaming? Pause the stream. Go pray. Because hey, listen, I hang out with a lot of Muslims, bro. All right? A lot of Nigerians, okay? They're Muslims too. And guess what? They will drop everything, what they're doing, then and there to go pray. They don't play about, listen, growing up around Muslims and seeing how they operate and then seeing how Sneako talks, he's not that guy, pal. He's not it. So honestly, put a 1 in the chat or 2s, because y'all know I like my 1s and 2s. Put a 1 if you believe that Sneako definitely doesn't pray 7 times a day, and he most definitely does not listen to Islamic prayer music as a replacement for music, right? Or put a 2 in the chat. And I'm sorry, or put a 2 in the chat if you believe he actually does pray, right? If you believe he does do everything as a good Muslim would do, all right? Because when he says shit like this, you lost me, bro.
It's from life force energy. That's from God.
But
all music.
That you shouldn't get.
Even the evil music is warping, inverting God's energy. It's not. It's not.
You shouldn't have any influence into your mind that's anything else than what God has delivered you. So, like, why put in? It's almost like
you could say God delivered you Beethoven.
But then you're saying Beethoven's a prophet and he's not.
No. You could say, but God delivered you bread. Is bread a prophet? Can I enjoy bread?
That's different than influencing your thoughts and your beliefs is different than sustenance.
Beethoven just helps you study, bro.
But you're equating. You're thinking of a rapper. You're saying music is sustenance.
No. I'm saying you can have it. Like, bro, when I quit music, I got rich, but I still dabble if I'm driving around.
Yeah, no. So do I. Like, I still listen to music, but I completely understand why it's considered haram. It makes sense. Like, it's better to be listening to ebooks or listen to the Quran. Thank you, Jacasa, for the 20. I have a theory. Bro, this dude is just too.
Yeah, we're not doing J's this month, guys. Bro, stop it. We've done.
Whoa, Sneako! Now you're mad because somebody's super chatting you because they want to talk about the Jews? Huh? They want to talk about the Jews. Let them talk about the Jews. That's your audience. The ones Xena respects so much, right? The ones that love that xenophobic, what do you call it? Oh, xenophobe, right? The shit that the people that love that anti-Semitic bullshit, right? Now you're mad because that's all they want to talk about. Is, hey, let's go back to the Jewish question. How about that, Sneako? We don't want to hear about this drama. You already know what kind of audience you're dealing with over here. We a bunch of anti-Semites. We want to hear you talk about the Jewish conspiracy. That's the network he's built up. Just so y'all know.
For that movement than anyone else.
Listening to ebooks.
Dabble if I'm driving around.
Yeah, no, so do I. Like, I still listen to music, but I completely understand why it's considered haram. It makes sense. Like, it's better to be listening to ebooks or
Look at this. I have a theory. The Jews used to be God's people before they betrayed Jesus. So just piss God off. Satan is using the Jews to promote what God hates and turn everyone away from God out of spite. Look at this. Look at these conspiracies, bro. Look at these theories. These, you see how a lot of these anti-Semitic thoughts, if they have a platform to foster and grow without being checked, this is kind of bullshit that pops out of it. So why is all of a sudden Sneako not trying to cover it? Why don't you want to answer this guy's question? He paid you money to answer it, right? He wants to talk about the Jews. He wants to talk about what he came here to talk about because he can only find that on your channel. You host platforms like Nick Fuentes, all right? You host guys like Zherka, and y'all say the wildest shit, and now you're surprised that your audience want to hear that? Is that what it is? I mean, you should be proud of your community, Sneako. I think you've done a very good job of building a very great group of people. Fucking loser.
listen to the Quran. Thank you, Jacob, for the 20. I have a theory that this dude is just too.
Yeah, we're not doing Jays this month, guys.
Bro,
Stop it. We've done more for that movement than
I'm
anyone else in digital history.
Bro, I'm done JQing for like.
Dude, when Kanye is our competition, I think we're done.
Yeah, I'm done.
We're done.
Like Rice Gum, for example, he was asking me like, so like you always talk about the control, like who controls the world, like who's they, like who is it? And I just like smile, my whole chat, and I just hide it.
Let him be the biggest thing on the internet.
Yeah, let him be Kanye. Enough with it. Like you guys can skit. So if you want to talk about
they'll
it,
never do it. They'll never go to work and do what we do.
Mama, thanks for the 20. The scholars.
Well, no. Don't no. They don't need to do what you do. They just have to sit there and watch you guys do what you do. Because y'all is dumb enough to do it. So they found an outlet for it. So why does he need to go out in the real world and go ahead and start talking about Jews when they can just go watch your show? All of a sudden, now y'all are sick of it because all y'all do is talk about Jews all day. Now you're sick of it. Huh? You don't want them asking because now the only person that's talking about Jews as much as you guys is Kanye. And Kanye is on a different level with that bullshit. So you want to tell me now all of a sudden your biggest competition is Kanye? That's how much of an audience you guys have built. But Xena, a.k.a. the xenophobic woman over here, and she was the one that was in that fight with that Jewish girl too, right? When Myron and with that Israeli girl got in the fight, she was the one beating on her, right? Or maybe not. Maybe I'm wrong. But maybe we need to replay that tape, right? Because I seem to think it was Xena involved in that fight. Maybe not. But this xenophobe over here is talking about Sneako has built himself a great community of people. Why doesn't he want to talk about what his community want to talk about? Hey, Xena. Hey. Xena, you asked that. You answered that question yet, Xena? You answered that question yet, Xena? Knock, knock. This is his community. It's a great community, right? See, this is why you should stop talking out of two sides of your mouth, especially if you want people to actually take you seriously. All right? Otherwise, you're a clown.
Came to a consensus saying it's too dangerous to stay away from the instruments. Yeah, I agree. And then Doxytrash, 12 disciples, 12 zodiacs, 12 months, 12 hours a day, 12 hours a night, 7 days, 7 planets other than Earth. You need to read cuneiform, the oldest scriptures made by the Anunnaki.
Oh, God, he ruined it.
The Anunnaki, what is that? Some like
alien
Egyptian shit?
Bigotry.
Oh, alien shit.
You don't even wait a minute. Y'all are conspiracy theorists, but you don't know about the Anunnakis? Sneako, you don't know about the Anunnakis? Really? Whoa! You don't know about the Anunnaki people, right? Oh my God, you're a grifter. That's what the fuck you are. You're a grifter, dog. Like, you don't. That's yo. When it comes to conspiracies, the Anunnakis is there, bro. What are you talking about? What is it, Anunnaki? What is it, Anunnaki? You don't even know what the fuck you're talking about half the time. Chat, this is what I'm talking about, bro. These guys, they don't know anything. Colton just shout out to you for the $5 super chat. Oh, did I? Oh, wait. Oh, yeah, I already played this already. M. Dot, shout out to you. Says, my money on Duke in a boxing match with Zherka. Oh, yeah. I see, I don't like to brag about this shit, but like, I don't know. For those of y'all who see my tapes, size don't matter to me, bro. I will knock you out. I will knock you the fuck out. That's just it. Like I fight guys bigger than Zherka all day. And they actually box, all right? So not only do they have better stamina than Zherka, but they actually have better footwork and movement. He's lightweight. He's lightweight, bro. He's got to get his stamina up. That's basically it. But yeah, bro, like I would. Oh my god, bro, all that, bro. It's like y'all see that what do you call it? What's that superpower that Goku uses, right? In that Dragon Ball, where he gathers all the energy from people on Earth, right? Y'all remember that, right? That's like me, but like if I get in the ring with Zherka, I'm gathering all the energies of every black man in America that's ever wanted to punch Zherka in the face for just willingly saying the N-word with the ER. That's what I'm gonna be doing. I'm gonna go in there with the fist filled with the power of 1,000 Negroes, and we about to beat the shit out of this dude. No, for real, dog. Like this dude is crazy. But shout out to you for the super chat. Kevon Slim, shout out to you for the $5 super chat. He says we can't be surprised. The people who hate women are also anti-Semitic and racist. Now I'm not shocked. I was never shocked about that. I'm not, right? You can't be shocked about that when these guys are talking about N-words and at the hard ER. Like, bro, and they're black folks like Myron who support it, right? They're Uncle Toms and Negroes that do this shit. That's why you're in the house. And Malcolm X says you guys are house Negroes because y'all will sit there and let guys like Zherka just say what he needs to say, but y'all not gonna check him. Like if I was Myron, I'd be like, hey, yeah, bro. But Myron, I don't think he likes black folks because he goes around doing Nazi salutes and shit. So I mean, go figure, right? What do you expect from a guy like that? Brother Jumbe, shout out to you for the $5 super chat. He says -5 cool points for not knowing Anunnaki. Facts. But these guys know conspiracy, right? It's crazy. The moment he said that, I'm like, oh, hell no. This dude knows nothing.
I saw your numerology guy, that guy Gary, the numbers guy, said that Pearl, you, me, and I forget what the last channel was. We're going to be successful for a long time because of some numerology.
Yeah, he said Andrew Tate went to get a reading from him for his zodiac birthday. I guess what path he was he like Year of the Tiger or something?
Yeah.
And just like you?
Yeah.
And he keeps having predictions. He's the one who told me Tate's going to be locked up weeks ahead of time, and I didn't want to say it, but he's predicted everything these last few months since I started working with him. And his next biggest prediction, he said, is Zherka will be bigger than Tate.
But it's a sin to believe in that stuff.
Yeah.
You are manipulating what God's decision.
It's a sin to.
So I read that. I saw him tweet that, and I'm like, oh, cool. But also, I don't want to think about this stuff because I don't want it to.
You got to remember, with sin, it is mostly intention.
What do you mean? But I mean, but you listening to that guy, you're intending to predict the future.
No, yeah, but I didn't think he's for real. So when I left, I was like, oh shit, he's for real. That was fucking bad what I did. Because I thought he was talking. He said he's going to talk to me about conspiracies, and then he said, Zherka, when you're born, 2012 was the worst year of your life. The first time you ever had trouble. I was like, whoa, what the fuck?
2012 was what? The first time
like he predicted my worst year when I first had serious mental health problems.
Chad, we're not on the front page. Why is it almost at 15K?
Because
you don't realize you're being botted by Rumble right now? You fucking fucktard. I'm sorry. It's the Matrix helping you become more popular. I wish YouTube could automatically get this to 14K. That'd be cool. I wish YouTube can bot my platform the way Rumble is botting yours. Huh? Like y'all the ones screaming against the Matrix, but y'all getting hella help from them. That's what it looks like to me. You ain't even do shit, and you got 14,000 people watching you. But then at the end of the stream, you got like 3 comments. Like, what is this? Like, are they real? Who are these people watching you, dog? I think you got a lot of ghost watchers because them niggas do not want to talk in your chat, bro. I'm just saying.
We're the best. We're the best on the internet, bro.
No, you're not.
No one talks at our pace. Nobody's entertaining. We do religion, politics, whores. You can't fucking beat that.
No more whores, though.
Like having Zherka, like trashing women in front of you and all that. That's another thing that will always bother me so much.
Every girl Zherka's ever fought online, not like my personal relationships that they've gone crazy, they all say good things about me. Every girl he's fucked, there's 100 who are afraid the DGG is going to attack them. They literally feel that they got used by this guy. Fucked and pumped and dumped. And I hate platforming this, but it's like, dude, you're the red pill. I'm not. My dick don't.
He does live a pretty red pill lifestyle. He always criticizes it, but at the same time, baby daddy, you have multiple women, you're fucking girls, you're in Miami fucking hoes. Like, how is that not exactly the lifestyle that you criticize all the time? Your wife is 13 years younger than you.
And the wife, when he got her, go watch the old tapes.
Yeah, we did.
This is Melina. Melina, we're doing this. Mm-hmm. Melina, we're doing that. Mm-hmm. She's the most submissive girl. Years later,
I disagree with that
She became a
completely, bro.
feminist now.
Yeah,
recently.
she's so argumentative and combative.
No, she's not. If you go out
Bro,
with Melina, I've been out with Melina a million times, and it was like a joy. She's like, "Hey, John, I got a 3-hour ride from San Diego to LA. You going to LA? Just hop in my Uber." I said, "Okay." I put in my headphones.
And you talk the whole time.
Yeah, and she's so submissive.
You didn't
She
see that
let
one
me.
clip that keeps popping up on Twitter of Melina saying that she wants to get fucked by 2 guys and she wants Destiny to do a threesome with another guy because she wants to see his reaction.
What?
Yes.
2 guys while Destiny's what?
No. She wants to do a threesome with Destiny because she wants to see Destiny's reaction. Like that clip is popping up all the time. She said this live on a stream. Oh, fuck, where's the video?
She's lost her way, this girl. Man.
Chat, somebody
let me
link it.
call her. Let me call her.
Yeah,
Be
call
like,
her
what
up
are you
real quick.
doing? Man?
She's not gonna pick. She's gonna be upset that because I'm kind of beefing with Destiny. Bro, why is my forehead red? What the fuck?
No, Destiny said I don't. He said to her,
Get my burger.
even if I beef with Sneako and Zherka, you can still collab with them. Like he gives us special privilege. He's good about that. Can you call Melina on Discord and tell her to come over? It would be a lot of views. Why? She's getting piped in Sweden? Yes. Melina used to have a huge crush on me. There's a VOD where her and Arya Nina were trying to like fuck me. And I was like really shy. I don't know why. And
That's because you're a beta deep down. That's why.
yeah, like I spent years just saying no because I don't want to be linked to Steven because he's my friend. But now he's pissing me off so much that I want his wife. I'm kidding. No, I have this weird thing. If I don't fuck a girl in the first month of meeting her, I can never see her attractive ever again. I don't know what it is. Does that make sense, Chad?
Zherka, is this how you are when you have to handle a stream by yourself? No wonder your whole podcast is built off of just doing streams with other people because we know what you're like by yourself. This is a weird-ass conversation, bro. You're having a conversation about somebody else's wife fucking them while talking about how good of a Christian you are. Make it make sense, bro. You're horrible. This is a horrible solo right now.
Not that she got less hot, but like if I don't fuck a girl for the first month of meeting her, I'll never find her attractive again. Other girls replace her.
By the way, somebody screenshot the viewer count right now and tweet it at Chris Pavlowski on Twitter. My contract is, I'm trying to negotiate a new contract right now, and they need to put some respect to my name. You know, people are hitting me up, like other Rumble creators. I don't want to name drop them. They're like, bro, I've been watching your stuff. Like, Rumble doesn't put on for you. Like, the biggest, most promoted Rumble creators, like, what? Like, why do they not? You've been one of the OGs.
Why do you talk to your lawyer? Why do you talk to us?
I need to talk. What's my lawyer to do?
Your lawyer got to press Chris.
Is that a thing?
What the fuck? Of course it is. You're fucking generating all this revenue. Have you never had a call with Chris ever?
I talk to Chris every day.
How have you guys never gotten to like the negotiations part?
Because every time that I would try to get there, he's like, why did you talk about this? Why are you talking about that? This is hurting Rumble, blah, blah, blah. Like,
Well, say when I get a contract, I'll leave.
You mean to tell me that the Rumble boss doesn't like the shit that you say? That's why you're the lowest paid right now? That's why you ain't getting deals? Huh. But I thought Rumble was the platform for free speech, right? If these niggas were really about free speech, they would have just let you just say what you need to say and gave you the contract anyways. It's almost as if Rumble is trying to protect their brand against idiots and jerk-offs like you. And Nick Fuentes. That's why Nick Fuentes goes on Fresh and Fit. Oh, hey, they got a deal. That person got a deal. Milo got a deal. They're all getting deals, but I never get a deal. Huh? You should probably listen to Sneako. If they're not even going to give Sneako a big enough deal to pay his bills, hey, Nick Fuentes, you're going to be in the dirt where all of your ideologies belong. Okay? So it's funny that the CEO of Rumble has an issue with what you say online. It's almost as if that Rumble is using you guys just to get market adoption. And the moment they become seriously competitive with YouTube, it's almost as if y'all be the first one getting dropped. Y'all will be the first ones getting dropped. It's almost like deja vu with all these other platforms, like Twitch. Twitch used to be crazy in the day. back in the day. Now all of a sudden you do something, you don't even know what you get banned for Twitch anymore, right? YouTube used to be the old Wild West. There used to be some wild shit on YouTube. Now YouTube got too big. And now YouTube would just whoop. You want to sit there and tell me that Rumble is not going to do the same thing to y'all if you are already having this conversation right now with the boss? This is crazy. But I'm actually kind of shocked that they actually sat you down and talked to you about this.
Listen.
That's good. Yeah.
That's what I do.
Yeah,
and bro, being honest with these guys just makes them like you. These big guys, because they really think you're gonna snake them. Like you're gonna have Nick on the next day.
Yeah.
Which he's not gonna do it. He's done. He's finished his whole agenda.
Yeah, I'm done with that for a while. I went on.
Actually, it would look corny if you kept talking about Jews. It would be corny.
Yeah. Okay, you don't need to name them. Just say Jays or something. Thank you for the 20, Khalil. WC.
Oh, so now these guys are censoring themselves because they know that this free speech platform like Rumble, they're all toting about. Rumble, listen, freedom of speech doesn't mean you're free from the consequences of it. See, that's the shit that y'all got mixed up. A lot of y'all think you just go on different platforms and say what you want to say and not have the consequences be applied to you. If these are private platforms and you're going over saying Jew conspiracy, right? Yeah, they don't want that bullshit because it's bad for business. You understand? But no, you guys don't, which is funny because y'all the main ones claiming capitalism, but y'all don't have a capitalist bone in your bodies because y'all don't even get the basic concept of just branding and marketing, which is interesting to me, y'all. Like realistically associated with a bunch of conspiracy Nazis. That's what y'all sound like. So it's funny that you could see them right now trying to censor themselves because this free speech platform that they're all touting like Rumble ain't so free after all. Maybe they got that freedom of speech comes with some conditions. Again, it's almost like Rumble is using you dumbasses for clout, and then once they get big enough, they'll just start banning you dumb fucks for anything because they don't want this kind of bullshit. But no, the Matrix and the mainstream media, and listen, y'all don't get it. This is why we call y'all some tater tots. y'all are just praise out here, bro. Y'all just ripe for the taking. Y'all don't know anything, and it's sad, but I don't give a fuck. Like I don't care. I think y'all because y'all are so arrogant in your own ignorance. You deserve this bullshit.
Go and Zherka just.
No, I think we should leave the JQ. The nail in the coffin was Nick, what he did on Fresh Fit. Right. Anything we say makes it look stupid.
You keep saying we're not going to talk about it, and then you continue talking about it.
Yeah.
Fucking guy.
Bro,
that's because they're worried about it. They don't want to get canceled.
We're not JQing anymore for another month. You got to make sure, Zherka, that I don't do it. I'm like, you got to make sure I don't do it. The next 48 hours later, we're at 100,000 views. Saying dumb goy, bitch.
Bro, you were saying I wasn't saying that. No more. Okay, leave it. Can we watch Destiny just fucking trash us?
Yeah. Can you hear it?
So much. And again, no, hold on. Sorry.
Is that a cheeseburger and Sprite you're drinking, bro? I thought you were on a weight loss journey, bro. I thought you were on a fitness journey. I don't know about you, but I haven't touched soda in a long time, bro. But you out here drinking soda. You got a nice cheeseburger, bro. But I thought you were trying to build muscle, bro. I thought you were in the gym trying to change your life. Where's the rice? Where's your chicken? Where's your steak? Where's your doled out portions? I just see you with a cheeseburger. It's almost as if this fitness journey is a lie. Just like your religious journey. It's almost like you're lying and just grandstanding for the internet. My boy's got a cheeseburger, but then complains about how he posts some fitness stuff and he's on a whole new journey. Nah, bro, you're just a fatty. That's what you are.
I was going to qualify that. I won't qualify that. A good conservative man. Melina actually said this perfectly to the MLD guy. Hey, you said you're a high value man. Why are you women? Why are you calling women fat? If you're a good conservative man, you respect women, you wouldn't do that. You wouldn't be in the presence of someone. You wouldn't have a close friend like that who's just constantly degrading and screaming at women.
How is it degrading to call a fat person fat?
If they are fat, you're just telling them, actually being conservative is telling them the truth.
You know, every fat person who's lost the weight, they've all said, that's the greatest thing I've ever done. Like, there's no amount of comfort you get from being fat that replaces breathing.
Fat shaming saves lives. That's the only way they're going to change.
And if you don't,
he's saying this as he's taking a massive bite of a cheeseburger. Like, oh my God, dude, these dudes are insane.
don't believe that, ask yourself, What's the only business that can't afford to fail? It's the military, because everyone dies. They fat shame all day and they get fucking lean. So it's like
you need a fat shame, just like you need a broke shame. Like you start getting rich because you feel bad about being broke. You feel shame.
That's why I hate when people go, "Oh, I don't believe in tiger parenting." Dude, the military wouldn't do it if it didn't work, because they'll die. They're literally, it's not a business to them. They'll die. So it's like whatever the military does is actually a fact.
And I'm calling
Look
them
at these two fat fucks. Look at this. They're talking about fat shaming and shit. And look, he's got a Coke or a Sprite. The other guy's got a cheeseburger. Yeah, we gotta fat shame some more. Yeah, these fat bitches out here. Let me tell you, all they want to do is eat, and they want the people to just cave into their mans. But how's that Sprite, by the way? Is it good? Oh, yeah. Fuck these fat people. They gotta get bullied. Okay. Y'all are ridiculous. Let's fat shame while eating a cheeseburger and eating the most unhealthy diet out there, bro. This is crazy. Y'all are weird, bro.
15-year-olds and 16-year-olds constantly doing that over and over and over again
again
without ever calling him out or holding him to task. And he doesn't. Sneako will never call Zherka out because Zherka is the strong man in the room that he's looking to.
I called Zherka.
You called me out. We had more Twitter beefs than with Steven this year. What the fuck?
I just called Zherka out for tweaking out in the street.
Yeah, and you know what's funny is like our side loves to call each other out because it's our content.
It's accountability.
We don't have that, but it's also our content. It's funny. Their side don't dare. Like, Steven, you fucked that girl, pumped and dumped her.
Because they operate off of feelings. Leftism is operating off of emotions and fake empathy, so they're not allowed to hold each other accountable.
All of this is classic projection, by the way.
Our side says, yeah, I fucking pumped and dumped her. It was a sin. It was satanic. But his side will say, well, no, she just didn't understand what I wanted. Like, she got the wrong message.
He's just lying, and he knows it right now. He's just, I've never seen him cope this hard. This is how I know that he knows that he lost the debate. Even now, he's trying to follow Nick around the country to continue doing it. But, what
do you mean follow?
Because Nick is going on more of a tour. He's going to do Valuetainment. He's going to go on Sartain's show.
I actually, I did not get Nick on Value Entertainment. They said they're thinking of having him on. And I said, literally, if he goes on, you can put me on. They said, really? And then they're like, okay, yeah, we got to see it. This Nick guy's for real. And then I messaged them. I'm like, I want Nick to do that alone. But I definitely help again.
To emulate that he's like imprinted on right now. But like, why would you let him get away with that over and over and over again? I don't know why. Yeah. Well, I know why.
You know, Steven's known in StarCraft days for saying nigger to people. I've never in my life been on a call and called someone a nigger when I'm gaming. I've said faggot and all sorts. For some reason, not that. And it's not like I avoid the word or anything, but it's never been me. He was the guy, the little fucking guy on the call, this nigger. He was that guy, and now he's pretending he's holier than thou.
And the reason why is because like there's not very much conviction behind this particular belief system. But yeah, I mean, like I'm not really. I guess it's a weird thing. I guess it's a weird thing that Sneako feels like I'm calling out his like personal or private life, but I mean, I'm not really. These are just like the things that you're showing on stream.
Sneako has shown the most development and maturity from any influencer. Because think about it, his view count went from fucking 4K to 15,000 with no extreme content. To jump that big, usually you have to have a midget that you're kicking with Kai Cenat. Usually you have to have some fucking whores. He literally jumped from 4K to 15K with no circus, no horse, no midgets, no.
It's like the concept of botting doesn't exist to these guys at all. They're sitting here pondering, wait, I don't even know how I got 15,000 live viewers right now. We don't know, but yeah, it's because we don't even know ourselves why we got 15,000 people, because most people, they get a midget around and they have to kick a midget with Kai Cenat, and that's the only way to get the views. But look at us. We're talking about boring things, and we're getting 15,000 people to watch us. It's almost like there's a hidden hand that wants your boring-ass show to get more views or make it look like it's more successful than it is. Because, I'm sorry, all 15,000 people that were watching you live, and you only get 59 people to comment, You got all these people in your chat right now. Hold up, show. Let me show you all this. You got all these people in the chat room right now, which is the same people, by the way, in the chat room. And yet you want to sit there and tell me you can only muster up 59 comments, but yeah, you're doing 15,000 live viewers.
No, it's just a dude sitting at a fucking. Your content sucks. Dude.
And also farming you quite a bit.
There are so many things.
No, bro. Literally, you had this before I even came over. Remember?
I was at 11, and then you showed up, and now
11's huge.
Yeah, but yeah.
dig into private relationships, then I would start bringing up all the private that I'm aware of. But I don't do that.
Do it, bro. He keeps holding us as if he has some fuck. Bro, I'm tired of you thinking that you have ammunition. Go ahead, man. Go.
And this is the famous last words uttered by a known moron, because right after this video, a bunch of shit played out, and it was the shit that we read out with Xena. All right, now this video, it almost seems like Sneako is now singing a different tune. Let's watch.
Way worse. This is nothing. They're all trying to get their piece of the pie right now. And I'm not singling anybody out because I don't even want to give them credit. That's what they want, chat. They all want clout, which is genuinely a fucking disease. Because when you are always on the internet, the amount of comparing that you do to other people, the amount of craving of attention that you have, especially if you're a woman and you finally realize that people only want to look at you for what you look like and they're never going to appreciate you for your intellect or your brain. So these people who are half smart and are able to echo things that they read in books or online or in studies, they will never get a streaming audience. And so they are constantly coping. They know that their only position in streaming is going on somebody else's platform or getting shit on by red pill men for the fact that they're women. That's it. That's the only attention they're ever going to get, and that makes them extremely upset. So they need to constantly attack me. So right now, I could say their names, but that means they win. They win just by association. Their only clout is going to be talking about me in a tweet, is going to be trying to bring my character down.
Whoa. Which is crazy that you're reverting to the same old arguments a lot of these manosphere people use. Oh, you're a clout chaser. You're a hater. Just all you want to do is hate on me. You're a clout chaser. Huh? Not everyone that criticizes you is hating on you, buddy. I'm just saying. It's sometimes those criticisms are valid. Like when you're hosting a white guy who's Albanian but saying the N-word with the hard ER, or y'all are doing Nazi salutes, I think there's a little bit of blame that goes on the other side there, buddy. It's not just everyone trying to hate on you. You do stuff, all right? People have the right to criticize.
And I've been, all right, one of you can hear me. All right. So we got a lot to talk about. I was trending on Twitter again today. Just wanted to have a relaxing stream because we're going to Colombia tomorrow. Just wanted to go in on a chill note, but everybody decided today to attack from all different angles. Cloud chasers, whores, cucks, libs, conservative whores.
But what? Whoa. In this stream over here, it seemed like you were ready for the smoke. This stream over here, you were ready for the smoke. All of a sudden now people are just attacking you and smearing you out of nowhere. Didn't you ask for it?
More whores, dudes, meme accounts, just fucking boom, boom, boom. And we have a lot to react to. There was a Tate Aiden podcast today. It's complicated, dropped a new video. I have a special guest showing up later, one that you might not expect. Debate this dude. He's made vids on you. I don't even know who you're talking about. Like, you got it just all day long. No, I'm not vaccinated, bro. Like, but why would you fucking retards believe random people who are clout chasing me?
Random people. Well, that was Xena that said that. That was your ex-girlfriend. That's not random. Your ex-girlfriend said you're not vaccinated, my boy.
Why do you think that they have any? So there's a lot that I need to break down. And I was talking about this with Sonny Faz, the active income and creativity kid professor, because he's a YouTuber and he's 19 and he's getting more into this space. And I'm realizing at this point, like I've been doing this for 10 years, but I'm at the point now where I go in with a lot of good intentions when I associate with people, but 95% of people that associate with me in real life now are doing it because they have something to gain. You get to a certain point of success, of fame, money, whatever, reputation. It's like when you win a fight and everybody's blowing up your phone, and when you lose a fight, nobody wants to call you. I'm at the point where everybody wants to get something. Everybody wants a piece of the pie because there's always something to get. When your name has a lot of value attached to it, everybody wants to find ways to leech and attach onto you. I'm not talking about any.
Yeah, I'm sure people want to go ahead and leech and attack off the 50 people that are commenting on your channel right now. Yeah, those 50 people were so jealous of the same 50 people that are consistently commenting the same bullshit on your channel.
Anybody specifically, I'm trending on Twitter for like the 8th day in a row. And a lot of it's negative because I am promoting a lot of positivity now. I've quit alcohol. I'm sober. I'm not vaccinated. I don't know what the fuck you guys are talking about. But a lot of people lying on me right now, trying to call me an abuser. People saying that making cuck jokes again, trying to make fun of my workouts. Like all of this happened today. Just nonstop attack, attack, attack. And it happens right after I start becoming more L-stream. It starts happening right after I become God-fearing, after I revert to Islam, after I try to cut out a lot of my previous sinful nature and try to cut out my degenerate ways. Everybody wants to latch on and try to find holes in pockets and say that I'm lying about this and that I'm grifting. And so I want to go break a lot of this down and explain to you a lot of the schizos, because a lot of you that I think should be on my side, you are just being prove it, you vaccinated, bro. How do I prove that I'm not vaccinated, you fucking retards? But I shouldn't let this get
Hey, Hubert, how about you let one of us investigate you? How about that? Hey, don't think I know you're a Rumble star now, but you ain't big enough to get people to find information on you, my dude. If you get vaccinated, there's a record of it somewhere. So how about we just investigate that, huh? You want to talk? How can I prove I wasn't vaccinated? Oh, it's easy. It's very easy to prove that you weren't vaccinated, but you're not gonna do that because you're probably afraid of what we might find. Like no cap. What are you doing, bro? Like, you know, when you ask, you have no idea what people are capable of, especially when people are watching you. You don't know what they can do, bro. If they really want to find shit on you, they would. Like, if they're really dedicated to do it, they would, bro. So stop asking for that energy if you're not ready for it, my boy.
Bother. I want to explain it for the schizo incels because one, I think a lot of you don't realize that women just lie, whores lie. Like liberals lie, clout chasers lie. They don't have good intentions. A lot of these people that are talking about me the most, it's like they do not have positive intentions when they talk about somebody else, especially when they're going on a positive path. You know, the stuff that I tweet, I'm posting videos in the gym. I'm talking about God. I'm saying ban porn. Like the message that I've been putting out, type of one, if you think this is true, has been objectively positive for the past, I would say 3-4 months.
Just because your message is positive does not mean your lifestyle is. You're talking about the shit you post on Twitter, but we're talking about your life. You just got done drinking not too long ago, and you were having a threesomes with Xena, and Xena admitted that. And there are people around her that can corroborate her story. So you sitting here just to tell us a big-ass lie that what it is ain't really what it is. We weren't born yesterday, my dude. Come on, who you trying to fool here, Sneako? So you can post on Twitter how much of a changed man you are, but realistically, we know deep down in your actual life, you're a different dude, bro. You're just a modern dude. That's what it is. It is what it is. Charles Indig with the $10 super sticker. Didn't even say anything. He's just showing the support. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. And Charles Indig is also a member. So let's go ahead and welcome the member in the chat, all right? Because members, y'all are the ones that keep this show going. I appreciate y'all. Thank you so much. Let's keep going. This is crazy. Look at this fool.
Everything the energy that I'm trying to put out there, I always talk about love speech, loving everybody, fearing God, becoming better. I am always going on a motivational speech every single stream. Everything that I put out on Twitter, it's been positive. So you see the ones in the chat. I'm making an active effort. And even then when it comes to a lot of the dissing and the back and forth, I say, no, I don't. I'd rather not go and disrespect somebody's physiognomy because it's destructive. I used to do that because it came from a lot of places of anger.
You were disrespecting Destiny this entire time, bro. You literally called him a deadbeat dad before he even said anything to you. That's how we know you're lying, dog. You literally in one breath was calling this man a deadbeat dad and why he couldn't see his kid. And then now all of a sudden, I always post nice stuff. I don't know why all you guys always coming after me. I just try to promote some positivity. That's all I try to do. Y'all just getting mad. Bruh. You know what I'm noticing about these red pillars? They be the first one to cry victims. They be the first one to cry victim, bro. They be wanting to paint themselves as victims the moment shit happens to them. But then when it's other people, oh no, we should invite bullying. I think more people should be bullied, right? But then when y'all get the same end of the stick, all of a sudden it's like, I don't know why they're after me. I do nothing. I do nothing but nice things all day, and they just want to ridicule me. I mean, look at my Twitter. I post stuff about my workouts, and y'all are just shaming me for it because I still have the body of a prepubescent teenager. Stop laughing at my physique. That's actually what Sneako really cares about. He doesn't want y'all clowning the fact that his workout program's ass. I mean, I shit you not, bro. Do I have his Twitter pulled up? I think I got his Twitter pulled up. Hold on, let me show y'all this shit. This shit's funny as fuck, bro. This shit's funny as fuck. Look at his Twitter, bro. Look at all the pause. Look at this. Look at this. Boy doesn't even have a single hair on his chest, though. Look how bare this shit is. Look at this. Yeah, we gonna clown that dog. You don't even got hair on your chest. You could tell he's taking this shit personally, bro. Hey, chill with that. You're not that guy. It's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. But don't come online pretending to be tough if you're not a tough guy. It is what it is. Misinterpretations. Shout out to you for the $10 super chat. Misinterpretations, OG. Shout out to you. Because I have no words for these fools, but I do have $10 for the show. Shout out to you. Let me be the voice. I will clown them for you. Okay, let's go ahead and do that. Shout out to you. I appreciate it. We got another super chat. Vanessa with the $10 super chat. Shout out to you. Thank you so much. Dropping a few coins for the support. I appreciate that, Vanessa. Vanessa's another OG. I recognize Vanessa in the chat. I appreciate y'all, man. Thank you so much. Let's continue clowning Sneako.
But I am trying to be the best person I could possibly be because what else are you supposed to do with your time? What else are you supposed to do with the time that God gave us? God gave us one life. So am I going to waste it being negative? So I really want to explain this and break this down. I have everything laid out. I did preparation for the stream, laid out, especially for the schizo incels. One, the incels don't realize they don't really get it. And I think a lot of people that have no level of fame or really understand the hierarchies of success also don't see what's going on. Or they think that there's some ulterior motive, but I don't have an ulterior motive. I talk all the time about how I don't want to have $30 million. I'd rather have a couple million, be able to provide for my family, be able.
You're the one that threatened to sue YouTube because they kept $100,000 of your money. You threatened to sue YouTube after they canned your ass because they still held on to $100,000 of your money. So you're talking about, I don't care about the money. I mean, I said I'll be cool with a few million. Nigga, you were making a stick over $100,000. That's not even Bruh, these people, it's about the money, bruh. If it wasn't about the money, you wouldn't have came out with a discount course like Andrew Tate did. And you literally charged the same price as Andrew Tate, and your course didn't offer any value to people, right? At least shit that they didn't already know. I mean, come on, bro. Who you trying to, come on, Sneako. Who you trying to fool, bro? Come on. Who you trying to fool, bro?
Able to do the things that I want to do, but I'm not a materialistic person. You know that. Everybody knows that. So what I really value is being able to say what I want to say, be able to do what I want to do, and be free and not be owned by anybody. But the rest of the stuff does not matter to me. So let me go break down everything that happened today. There's a lot of stuff. So I posted this, right? Everybody type a G if you went to the gym today. And shout out to the donors in the chat. I appreciate you guys. Make sure to follow the stream. Nick is a real one. He's out here defending Sneako from the Matrix attacks. Appreciate you. Garbage DJ music. Yep. Yeah, okay. So here I am working out. And also here I am fucking 20K tweets trending right now. Yeah, this is what I'm posting. And then this account, I'm going to refresh it and see it has 68,000 likes right now. I refresh it and it's at, it's at 90,000 likes. Just somebody, this popular meme account or whatever, a faceless account that never posts what they look like, just making jokes about more famous people who put themselves out there. So I posted this tweet saying, thank God for exercise. Something that's like objectively, you cannot get upset about. Did pretty well. And here I am with Fresh's trainer. I showed up to the gym and Fresh's trainer's there. And he is—
Wait, time out. Are you talking about Fresh Prince CEO? That's his trainer? Where's Fresh? Fresh needs to be in the gym. Like, why is he not with his own trainer? Fresh doesn't look like he's actually lost weight since he started the show with Myron. He still looks the same. So either this trainer is whack, and honestly, I can see why, because you've been training with this nigga and you still can't gain muscle. It's almost like this dude doesn't know what he's doing. If he's training fresh, if this is his trainer, I'm not surprised you're not doing so well in the muscle department.
Is watching my form, right? Everything's good. Trying to inspire people, trying to put out a good message. And I know that somebody went to the gym just because of this post. But you see, like, when you start to do something positive like this, LMFAO, bro got a spotter for 15-pound lateral raises. One, you fucking fat fuck. This is not what spotting is. This is somebody watching your form. He's not even...
Bro, he's spotting you. The fact that he's actually, like, literally, he's trailing your arms as you're doing the movement to ensure that because this right here, you can easily fuck up your shoulders if you're doing these movements, and you're not even doing it right. All right, you're not even engaging your fucking delts, because that workout is supposed to build your traps too. But y'all see how he's swinging his whole body just to get that little weak ass weight up. That's why he's trying to support you right now, because your form sucks. Like, you're doing it. It's supposed to be, you got to engage your delts. You got to engage that too. Your traps, you got to engage that, right? Because this is as much as a back workout as it is your shoulders. So the fact that you're sitting here rocking back and forth just to get the weight up and he's trailing you, he's spotting you, bro, because you're not even doing it right.
Spotting is when you pick up the barbell from the bench so that it doesn't choke you.
You're bending at the waist, dog. You shouldn't be bending at the waist. You're doing lateral raises, dog. All right? Straight up, engage your traps, engage your delts, straight down. Straight up, traps, delt, down. You're doing this. You're literally, your form sucks. No wonder he's freshest trainer. He knows you're doing this shit with a shitty ass form, and he's not even correcting you. He's spotting you while doing a shitty form. I'm surprised why people are laughing at you.
Obviously, 15-pound dumbbells, it's not at risk whatsoever. But if I have a trainer there, why would I not use what the trainer is good at doing? Why would I, if I'm gonna take a video with the trainer's cameraman, why would I not just, he's helping me with the form. I don't even understand I'm in the gym and I'm saying, thank God for exercise. And these fucking fat fucks on Twitter still find a way like, LMAO, you're going to the gym? Why don't, instead of making fun of somebody else, why not post yourself going to the gym? Instead of constantly memeing behind a faceless account with this anime profile picture, 1 million followers, why don't you post yourself going to the gym?
Buddy, have you seen your followers? All these niggas do is have anime profiles while talking shit online. Like, literally, do I need to get a compiled list of every comment that's ever defended you and called us a fraud? They all have anime profiles talking shit. We don't know who they are, and frankly, we don't care. All right? So for you to sit there and look at somebody else who has a cartoon character for a profile while shaming them, but you're the same guy that shames people that don't adhere to your worldview, right? If they don't get a vaccination, you shame them. Yet you're over here getting mad because people are shaming you because you're not working out properly. It's almost as if you're trying to make yourself out to be a victim here. What's going on, Sneako? What's going on? I'm a Duka. Shout out to you for the $10 super chat. He says, Sneako, 100% grifter. Oh, wait, 1,000% grifter. Like, words cannot explain how much of a grifter this guy is. All right. And I don't think he realizes it, but I know somewhere deep down, he knows what he's doing. He's cognizant of what's going on. That's why these lies, he has to do damage control right now. And he's not even debunking nothing. We're like almost 10 minutes in here. He's not debunking nothing.
I could tell from this post that this person, Kira, is fat and has never stepped foot in a gym. If you don't realize that this is not like spotting is when you have potential to save somebody's life. Don't let it get to you.
Spotting is when you have the potential to save somebody's life. You sounding like you've never been to a gym in your fucking life, even though you're in one right now. You don't know what spotting is? What he's doing, he's spotting you. If he wasn't doing this and he was just standing there watching you, that's a different story. He's actively engaged in your workout. He's spotting you. That's a spotter. No different if you were benching and he had his hands right below the bar and you were going down and you were going up, down, up. He had his hands right there. Even if he's not touching the bar, he's still spotting you because he's right there and he's engaged with your workout. That's a spotter. But I'm not even going to engage in that. We just keep playing the video. I'm not even going to engage. I'm not engaging, bro.
You're absolutely not. she's right. This is a dude. I know this sounds like a female, but this is a dude. He's got 91,000 likes. LMAO, he's working out.
All this guy cares about is likes and views, but he calls other people clout chasers. Likes and views.
And I replied to this, like, why don't you post your own workout video? Go inspire your followers for a change, because it's pretty easy to, like, look at this. It's Sneako, so it's fine. Just hating on me, posting the SpongeBob thing. Oh my God, look how weak he is because he's picking up 15-pound dumbbells.
Whoa. But you believe in bullying, right? Sneako. You believe in bullying, right? This ain't nothing else. This is it. This is what it is. So if you believe people should get bullied and criticized, why are you getting mad that people are bullying you online about your workout form? Why are you mad that people are comparing you to SpongeBob? Right? If you're supposed to support guys being bullies because it's supposed to toughen you up, why are you mad because people are posting memes about you, huh? This shouldn't affect you if you actually stuck with your ideologies and talking points. But realistically, you care if people bully you. You just don't want people to make fun of you. But you don't mind making fun of other people and their beliefs and ideologies. You're a fucking liar, bro.
It's like they think that on social media, you need to be showing off how much weight you're doing all the time. Maybe I'm just in the gym and took a video. It's incredible to me, like, how many people...
Maybe you're in the gym. Maybe you're in a gym and took a video. You're here with a whole ass spotter and your girl's right there videotaping this whole shebang. But maybe I was just there to do a video. You're in the gym, shirtless, no muscle mass whatsoever. She's right there filming you. He's right there training you. It's for social media. You're a social media gym rat. That's it. You don't actually go to the gym to work out, because you'd have way more mass than you have right now. You go to the gym to videotape yourself going to the gym so you can post it on Twitter. That's it.
The face you make when you work out. But this is why a lot of people hide behind faces accounts like this person doing this, because why would you put yourself out there? Why would you try?
Actually, he's right. For the weight that you're doing, you shouldn't be flexing your face like this. Right? Because if your trainer was smart, all right, if he was an actual trainer, and we know he's not, okay, but if he knew what he was doing, he would tell you, hey, relax your face, all right? You tensing up like this, you're only losing energy. That's it, because your energy isn't going towards helping you actually do the workout with good form. Your energy is literally going towards holding the muscles in your face and neck to strain, because it makes you feel as though you're getting the extra workout, but you're not. You're not getting that extra rep by straining your face. That's why people who actually work out, all right, they only strain if the weight's heavy. You're not doing heavy weights, all right? You should be breathing, all right? Your face should be relaxed, and you should be breathing, all right? When you go up, in. When you go out, out. Breathe in, go up, out. See, I'm online watching this. I'm a better trainer than your trainer. You should hire me. I'm a better trainer than your trainer. You should be breathing with a relaxed face so you can conserve energy, but you're over here. This is the face you make when you work out, only if you're a rookie.
To inspire when you can just make fun of somebody else. That's just the nature of social media. And it goes further. It's like this dude is saying, Destiny's saying, yeah, bro, he made a lot of tweets about me today. What was he saying about the gym thing? Oh, here it is. Destiny is chat logs about me posting my workout videos. Bro's talking about my genetic. Like, I just posted a video, like, trying to motivate people to go to the gym. And he's saying, high T plus good genetics. High T plus good genetics, and he's good to go for being an IG influencer. He's just lean because he's hungry. And he probably sprays water all over himself for a few vids, and he records every couple months while traveling. No, I go to the gym every single day. I don't spray myself with water. When you work hard, you start sweating. I don't do you see the level of autism that people have? I posted a 15-second workout video, and Destiny's retarded faggot ass legitimately thinks that I have a water bottle that I spray on my body to film a video in the gym. What does he think that everybody in the gym is thinking, seeing me spray myself with water before taking a video?
The same thing they can imagine themselves realizing, why is a scrawny dude working out shirtless with no muscle mass? That's what they're probably thinking. Why is this nigga in the gym taping himself shirtless and he don't even got the muscles to show off? That's what they're thinking. I'll be thinking that too if I was in a gym, bro. Because listen, when I work out, listen, I'm a big dude. Especially when I get my muscle pump, I'm even bigger, right? So when I go into the gym, I'm wearing loose t-shirts or I'm wearing a sweater because I want to get that extra burn and that sweat going, right? When you sweating through that thick gray sweater, bro, and you really just going in, bro, nothing makes you feel more accomplished, right? So I don't go in taking my shirt off. And who I got to show off for? Who do I have to show off for? I know I got the goods. Why do I need to go in and take my shirt off? It's a vanity thing. So the fact that you're in there with no muscle mass showing off, right, for a 15-second video, you can't get mad that people are criticizing you, rightfully so. Just like if I put a video with my big ass and I'm working out and people are like, oh, why are you trying to look like Terry Crews in the gym? Put your shirt back on, all right? I wouldn't have nothing to say to that because I put the video out. But now all of a sudden you're mad because the backlash. So that means that Destiny is retarded or his audience are retarded for just clowning you. But I thought we're supposed to bring back bullying, right? You're supposed to, whoa. Listen, I hope you guys, before you even start talking about bringing back bullying, with the way y'all talking right now, I really hope y'all understand what that entails. All right, because it means that people can do the same thing to you. If you can't stand in this hot ass kitchen and take the heat right now, you're not ready for a world where bullying is brought back for everybody because you don't got thick skin. You don't even got muscles, bro.
Have you never sweat while working out before, faggot? Like, notice he never posted a vid of him benching or anything like that. I post workout videos.
Yo, chat, y'all gotta like the stream. This video is not getting monetized. All right, I'm taking all these monetization hits, and I don't care. But please get the likes up. All right, y'all heard him. He's using the F word, bro. These F slurs are crazy. That shit, that's against TOS, bro. So yeah, let's get the likes up, bro. But the fact that he's speaking about Destiny like this, tell me you're mad without telling me you're mad. Because Sneako looks mad. Because you know when you're mad, but then people are mad, where it's like they're mad, but they don't want to show you that they're mad. They're trying to hide it under this veneer of nonchalant, and they don't care, but they mad. I think he mad, bro. Chat, I think he mad, bro. Hey, Kevin Slim, shout out to you for the $5 super chat. It says these Red Bull clowns think nobody went to the gym before they came along. Facts. That's why it's funny why they like, and especially Andrew Tate, right? He talks about I'm being canceled because I'm telling men to go exercise and go get in the gym and do whatever. It's like, bro, we've been doing that. We've been doing that. Gym culture has been a thing before Andrew Tate came on the scene. Just saying, bro. Gym culture has been there. There are a bunch of fitness heads, bro. It just is what it is. Before you, there were a bunch of other people were listening to. All right? Especially when these Mr. Olympias and whatnot, and people wanted to be just like them, they were already there. Gym culture has been a thing. Y'all, just because y'all found it and you're making it your new grift doesn't mean it's new to the rest of the world. That's why we're calling you guys grifters, because you guys take this new thing you found and you're going out there to all these bots who are your audience, right? And you're saying, hey, y'all need to be doing this thing now because I'm doing this thing and I'm into it, right? And then y'all act like y'all have the truth. And we sitting here like, we actually go to the gym and you're doing it wrong. Like, what are you talking about? You don't know more than us, and the shit that you're saying isn't profound. All right, it just is what it is. But these guys don't get it. They don't, right? Because listen, Lord Marquardt did the same thing. Because y'all remember when Lord Marquardt challenged me to a fight, but he did it a half-ass way where he didn't want to say my name. He was like, all you YouTubers who want to talk about fighting, well, you gotta, if you want to know you're serious, show up to Vegas, take a picture so I know you're in Vegas, and I'll send you a text message of where we're gonna fight. It's like, huh? How about we just promote a fight and just start fighting? Why do I gotta play this CIA game with you? All right, and then go in and take a picture. Like, if we're gonna fight, let's tell everybody where we're fighting, when and where. Why we gotta be secretive? Like, that makes me think you probably trying to do something else, dog. I ain't with that. You know what I'm saying? It's like these guys, bro, like they not listen. Y'all always talk all this stuff, but y'all not ready for that because you think that everyone on the internet is just like you and they're fronting. Like, I didn't think y'all, because I didn't think Lord Marquardt realized that he knew I fought. I don't think he knew that. I think he was watching the stream. He probably, and I don't tell me you weren't watching that stream, dude, because I knew he was watching that stream. Because when I was showing y'all my tapes, I wasn't kidding, bro. I don't care how big you are. I will fuck you up. I will fuck you up, dog. And I don't go on my back foot either. I'm always coming forward. That is who I am. That's the kind of fighter. I'm in your face and I'm throwing jabs and hooks all day. Jabs and hooks. That's all you're gonna have for dinner. Jabs, and then you get the hook for the appetite.
Videos all the time. I posted sparring videos, mitt videos. Why does I would post a bench video. What does that even determine about anything? The amount of weight that you're doing doesn't even determine your overall strength. I train fighting for the most part. It's incredible to me like that people need to see everything this shit is actually autistic, Chad.
Wait, it's autistic to ask for evidence? That's interesting. Lastly, I shot you for the $2. She says, they all can't be Diesel and Chisel like you, Duke. Yeah, but it took me a while to get here, though. Right? That's what I'm saying. When all these red pill guys are talking, it's like, I don't think y'all know what you're talking about. But like, it takes work and diet. That's why I know Sneako's not working hard to build frame or build the mass that he wants, right? Or build the frame that he wants, right? Because realistically, he's claiming that he's eating right. We just saw him eat a cheeseburger live and drink soda. Right? So we know they're not eating healthy. If they're willing to just go on live and prove they don't have a healthy diet, they're lying. Okay. And we see him in a gym. The only footage I see of him in a gym, his form is awful. And yet he's lying about his spotter actually spotting him, even though we're watching his spotter spot him. So it's like, bro, you're doing the workouts wrong. You're not even breathing when you're doing your workouts. So I'm left with two conclusions based off the evidence I've seen. You don't work out properly and your diet is trash. No wonder your body type hasn't changed. You see what I'm saying? So it's crazy. So I know not everybody can build muscle, at least if they, but I mean, if you try, you can get some level of success. That's all I'm saying. You don't have to be The Rock or Dwayne Johnson or Terry Crews out here. But if you actually work hard, listen, bro, there are TikToks of people out there of people who actually put in work in the gym, and you can see a difference between a month and a half. A month and a half. It's a slight difference, but it's a difference. To us, it's a slight difference when you watch it. But to them, it's a big deal because they're coming a long way. But these guys like Sneako, they want to talk about gym culture. They don't know anything. They don't know anything. You know what I'm saying? So they just like to talk.
Mr. Bill defined literally just means low body fat. That's what I mean. Mr. Bill, no, not at all. Most people think lean equals built or big. When we were on Fresh and Fit 2 times ago, I asked him how much he weighed, and he said he was like 155 to 160 pounds. Yeah, I weigh 165. How does he remember that conversation? How does he remember that it was from 2 dinners ago? RPM says, as Myron says, a leopard never changes his spots. A reformed Taur is still a whore, and it comes with whore tendencies. Hope you've learned your lesson and go get a virgin WC. Go, yeah, unvaccinated virgin. That's what I need. Otherwise, he's really young, plus looks like he has good genes. I feel like he'd be pretty big if he was lifting constantly for a year. Why is this fucking guy, like, he's been beefing with me and constantly tweeting about me, and he's in some chat talking about, like, my genes?
It's not genes. You're just straw manning him, bro. He just said if you were working out for a year, you'd be bigger. And that's true. If you were really about that life, bro, you'd be bigger, bro. You're still the same guy, bro. You look like you haven't even hit puberty yet. All right, your face doesn't even match your body. That's how crazy you look. All right, so they're not wrong. You've been working out for a year. We expect to see results, my boy, and we don't see results when it comes to you. So you're just a vanity guy. All right, and you just do workouts for clout. That's it. You just film it so everyone says, "Oh, look at him. He's filming himself box," and then that's it. You don't actually take this seriously. You don't actually commit. You're not that guy. I can see right through you, bruh. So that's why you're getting mad and trying to strawman what the guy says. Oh, now he's just sitting here talking about my genes. No, he's not talking about your genes. Even though genes do play a role, he's not talking about your genes. He's talking about your work ethic. You've been training for a year and you got nothing to show for it. Your work ethic sucks. That's what he's trying to say. It sucks. Okay. Pat Freeman, shout out to you for the $5 super chat. He says, I'm a small guy, but I got more muscle definition than Sneako. Facts. Charlie smaller than him. Charlie got more muscle definition than Sneako, which is crazy to me. And they did come out here promoting this gym shit, gym culture, bruh. There were content creators before you talking this gym rat shit, talking this high value gym rat shit. Who was that one that passed away a while ago? But a lot of people used to listen to him. Not Z's. Z's was a big deal, right? But he's another one. And this guy actually was on some crazy shit. What's his name? Rich Piana. Rich Piana, he was another controversial dude. All right, I personally think he was a racist because he had some shit, some interesting voicemails that popped up. But he was one of those dudes that really talked about that motivational fitness type of shit while doing insane amount of steroids. He was just like that. Some could say Rich Piana was a buff version of Andrew Tate with hair. Some people could say that because he was on that same motivational bullshit and working out. So like a lot of y'all coming out here with this new role, with this new recon or retcon of the red pill, talking about, yeah, we're all about men being fit now. We're all about men, striving for success. There are people that are already doing that. You're not doing anything new. That's why the real idiots are the people who actually follow you and think what you're saying is gospel, because they can easily just go follow other people that have been doing it longer than you. More iconic than you'll ever be. Just saying.
What the
Bomboka?
Why? I don't understand how there's the level of autism on social media where people will shit on you for working out, but then people are like gossiping about your genetics instead of just going to the gym. The reason I post that video is to show that people can be grateful for the fact that we can exercise, to try to motivate somebody. Maybe you can go to the gym too. Maybe you post another gym video and we can have a back and forth chain, stuff like that. You guys could show each other workouts. Instead, people are like autistically typing about my genetics and how much weight it is and thinking that I'm spraying myself with a water bottle. What the, like, that the faggot shit is I don't know if he's actually been like,
chat, get the likes up. This stream is getting demonetized, yo. But we gotta get this content out. Let's go. Get the likes up.
strictly working out for the past year. I think he literally does a workout for IG stories and that's it. Like, some people are so chronically online that they think that you only do it for Instagram stories. Do they not know that there's a world outside of the internet?
I like how you're trying to make it, he's trying to make it seem like, oh, like this is so common knowledge. Everybody filmed themselves working out and posted on Instagram. Not everybody. I don't post all my workouts on Instagram. You're not going to find me working out on Instagram. You're not going to find me do any of that. But yet I'm bigger than you. Like, how does that work, right? I don't need to show off online. I don't need to show myself boxing on Instagram consistently to let people know I got hands. I don't need to show anything. I don't need to show you what my lifestyle's like that for you to be anything. But you guys have this weird obsession with social media where you have to constantly show everything, right? And realistically, they're right. All you do is just show these things. But listen, it's one thing to show everything you do on social media, all right? And you can show progress along the way. Then that's fine, because people can say, all right, at least there's progress there, right? I mean, if he wants to promote all his fitness stuff on social media, at least we can see him actually getting buffer, or we can see him getting stronger, or we can see his hands getting faster on the bag, right? We can see the progress. Sneako, with you, there's no progression. You've been working out for a year and you look the exact same. Matter of fact, it looks like you've gotten smaller. So how does that work? So when people look at that, all right, and you're over here posting online, they're like, okay, what progress are you posting? It looks like you're just posting just a post because you're still the same guy. There's no progression. You don't even you barely have definition as it is. Like, what are we talking about here? This is the criticism. Like, a lot of y'all, I think y'all not really listening to what we're trying to say. Or maybe you're taking it wrong, or you intentionally strawman it like Sneako's doing, right? Because you want to avoid the truth. But the truth is, you're not really working on yourself when you're saying you're working on yourself. Even if you were online, we would see some semblance of progress, and there's nothing. You have nothing to show for it after a year. Just one big waste of time. That's all it is. And you are being criticized, rightfully so, for it. Hugo, shout out to you for the $5 super chat. He says, it's autistic to want to see everything. Sneako, who just complained about guys on Twitter not posting what they do. Based. This is a good comment right here. Shout out to you. No, that's facts. Because on the other stream with Zherka, he was sure talking about how he just posts all these great stuff on Twitter. All right. Everyone's criticizing him for posting all this great stuff and succeeding. Well, why don't you post what you do, huh? Why don't you do that? Oh. It's like they don't see it, dog. I don't get it.
And this is why I constantly take breaks and why I constantly travel the world and do content around, because if you are just constantly gaming and online, and if you're a fat fuck hiding behind an anime profile picture like Kira, then you just turn into an autistic person. then you actually develop mental retardation and you don't understand what the world is like. If you think that I'm just going to the gym to take an IG story because that's what you see all the time, if I need to constantly live stream everything I do for you to believe that I go to the gym, you're retarded.
Again, all we have to do is just look at progress. That's it. It's just progress. That's it. You've shown no progress. So yeah, people have to ask, why are you in the gym? You're not even, you still look the same. Why are you still, do you even go to the gym? I mean, he posts himself in the gym, but he hasn't really gained anything. So, I mean, I guess he only goes to the gym to post.
Am I getting too upset, chat?
Yeah, it seems like you taking this personally. And if you didn't care, you wouldn't be taking it this personally, which I think the reason why you're taking it personally, because you know they telling the truth.
This is what I mean when I said he's lean but relatively small. Bro, what, like, lol W? It's just like a grown man. This is a father, like, gossiping about some dude's genetics and physique. It's incredible to me, bro.
Listen to the sign language, chat.
Keep up the workout, Sneako. Remember, there's a difference between lifting 15 pounds once and lifting 50 pounds 30 times. These people don't go to the gym like us, so they don't understand your scope. Bro, like, how does he not know? That was it, like, it's so funny that I have to, like, try to justify this. I do supersets and drop sets. These people are so chronically online. You need to film every set. You need to film the 25-pound dumbbell, the 20-pound, the 15, and the 10. You need to show the bench.
Bro, that's not it at all. You don't even need to do any of that, bro. You just have to look different than the guy you were before. So, for instance, guys, if you look at my old videos, when I used to, when I had the old camera and everything like that, I was actually smaller than I am right now. I've gotten bigger. I got a lot bigger, like with mass wise. I was 65 pounds because I was like really like boxing then. All right, but now I'm almost 200. Like, I'm gaining muscle, bro, and you will see a difference if you go to just hit the popular video. Go to my channel right now. Hit the popular video. You'll see me right there. My neck was smaller. My arms were smaller. I mean, I had definition, but now I'm even bigger than when I was back then. Like. And you can see the night and day difference. I don't have to come up here and post gym photos all the time or gym workouts or me working out. You could just look at the progress over time. When they look at you, Sneako, they look at the old you from last year and they look at you now, no change. There's no change. So, like, I don't get it. Like, just... And I don't know why you're so upset about it. I mean, it's a rightful observation. I don't get why he's so mad about this, chat. Like, is it me or is he taking this workout thing very personally? Like, it's not that deep, bro. Like, just, it is what it is. Who cares? All right. I don't. Oh my God, bro. The fact that he's taking this seriously is kind of telling to me, dog. Like, no gab. Miss a post stage. Shout out to you for the $5 super chat. It says, funny how Sneako complains about people commenting about his genetics when he was literally hating on Jewish people for months. Facts. Not only just him, but he built a platform where his audience are hating on Jewish people for months. And now it's so bad that the Rumble CEO got to talk to him. Say, hey, yo, bro. We don't want to be about that. Now he's trying to, you see how he's trying to distance him and Zherka. They're trying to distance themselves from that Jew talk now, right? But y'all were promoting that stuff with Nick Fuentes. All of a sudden, that's toxic. Listen, it's almost like the longer Sneako hangs out with Nick Fuentes, the more he starts to realize why Nick Fuentes is banned on everything. It's almost like the longer you're hanging out with the guy and promoting the same toxic points that he's promoting, it seems like you're running up against the same tree that Nick Fuentes is running up against where people don't want to fuck with him no more. Like, and these guys don't get that. But yet to them, they're speaking some kind of truth that everyone is scared to talk about. It's like, no, bro. We're not scared to talk about conspiracies or whatever the fuck. We're just not stupid. That's it. We're not stupid. Listen, we're not stupid because we know your conspiracies and the way when you sew them all together, it comes off xenophobic, anti-Semitic, bro. You're talking, bro. Like, these guys, they don't get it. They don't get it.
You
bro.
need to show you on the scale, you before you're sweaty, so that they don't think that you sprayed yourself with water. Why can't it just be that I'm in the gym doing a workout? Is this not crazy? Does anybody actually go outside here and empathize with what I'm talking about? Are there any normal people that see the schizos in the chat saying, you lied about getting vaccinated, and see how dumb so many of these internet people are?
Just shaming language.
Okay.
Just keep shaming.
I'm getting heated.
Buddy,
Okay, so this dude has been really upset. Destiny, I'm going to talk about this for a little bit, but yeah, this is what I want to show. So him and his wife, he was tweeting like trying to. Destiny's been attacking me. He's been coping constantly since he lost the debate with Nick. He got destroyed, and he's upset. So he knows that I am friends with Nick, so he's been attacking me because Nick doesn't have Twitter. And I said right here, and you see in the middle, your wife invited me to Sweden. So this guy has been attacking me, and it's just like literally last week. And I'm gonna be honest about it. I kind of felt bad, like sitting on this information, and I put it out there now because it's just true. His wife was inviting me to Europe last week. Like, it's hard to beef with somebody when your wife is thirsting over it. Like, let's be honest, bro.
It's hard to beef with somebody who lets their girlfriend get banged out by another dude at a swingers club while they're watching. It's even weirder to keep hanging out with said girl privately when your public stance was you dumped her. Interesting how this works, Sneako. Interesting how this works. Coincidences.
Melina, like, I think she's a good girl and everything like that. I think she's attractive. And it's just a weird situation because I kind of feel bad for her husband at that point. People tell me, bro, you should do it. I'm like, I feel bad, bro. I don't want to be that humiliating to somebody in their marriage because I believe that marriage is precious. Like, marriage is a union. There's something about this. But when somebody's attacking me and my family, or when they're trying to go at me personally, or when they're spreading lies about you, it's like, bro, why are you beefing with me? Your wife wants to fuck me. It's hard to really beef with somebody when your wife was saying, like, let's go to a concert. Let's go to Europe together. Let's go hang out. Like, bro, like, you're going to make me do this? I have to do, like, you're really going to try to attack me? And you see how they didn't, like, she didn't even deny it. They didn't even deny here. It's true. She invited me to go to Sweden. And then they're making cuck jokes this.
Time out. But do you have an actual, like, text message or something saying of her telling you, hey, Sneako, come with me to Sweden? Or is this your proof of her just saying, I even saved your favorite spot, Sneako? Like, what? She could have just been trolling, dog. Like, what? Where's the, like, this isn't concrete. This is circumstantial at best. It's not even concrete evidence. Where's the text message saying, Sneako, will you go to Europe with me? And then this would corroborate that. But all you have is this, and then your tweet is your wife inviting me to Sweden. I don't know, bro. This could be taken either way, but I don't know. Listen, the reason why I'm not making a decision on it because they're both in a Destiny and Melina are in an open relationship. So if Melina wants Sneako, I think it'd be weird, but I mean, Destiny's okay with it. That's his life, bro. Let him live that, right? But the thing is, if he's basing his evidence based off this tweet right here, you got no juice, dog. You got no juice here. There's no juice here. This is just come on, bro. You got no juice.
Yeah, because she gets off and having someone there to watch. So, like, even making this joke towards me, yeah, she gets off on having someone there to watch. How would you know, like, that's your wife? Like, is this not incredible to people? Thanks for the 10. Keep up the work. No, Tate literally said it's better to lift 5 pounds 1,000 times than a heavyweight. Yeah, I know. When you train boxing, you train low weight, high rep. But, bro, it's just, it's.
Hey, there's no difference between training low weight and high reps and low weight. I mean, and let me finish. There's no difference when it comes to building mass, right? Strength training is different, right? But building muscle, if you can work out with light weights, I see big dudes all the time in the gym. They curl with 25-pound barbells, dude. These guys who got like 25-inch freaking biceps, they're curling in the gym with these tiny little 25-pound dumbbells. Why? Because they're hitting certain groups with that. So you can build muscle with working with lower weights, and you can build muscle with working with heavier weights too as well. All right, it all depends on how you execute. And Sneako, don't use the fact that you've been lifting low reps as a reason why you haven't gained any mass or you're not shredded. All right, because even if you were lifting light, you'd still have some kind of evidence on your body that you've been to the gym. Fact of the matter is, you look the same as last year, as in the year before. You haven't changed. You haven't shown any growth. You're still the same dude. That's why people are criticizing you. You're having all these videos in the gym, but you're still the same guy. There's no progression.
Nothing you say after that like really hits. And I would not have aired that out.
Be too cool. Shout out to you. Welcome to the chat.
Just constantly tweeting at me, attacking, but bro, like, there's not really that much else to beef about.
Where you been? Hey, be too cool. Where you been, brother? Good to see you in the chat. Welcome. I haven't seen you in a minute.
Lying on Twitter, like trying to go at me personally. Him and his whole crew, the whole like Destiny orbiters, they've just been constantly leeching for clout. A lot of them they think that they're high IQ and smart. And they see other streamers and they have a sense of jealousy for the fact that they haven't made it streaming. And so they're upset for the fact that they're not successful streaming. And so they see somebody like me, like right now, I'm trending all the time, stuff like this. And like they're able to sit on the same table with me because they can go on Fresh and Fit or somebody else's stream. And so they see me as equals, but it comes from a place of jealousy. It's really all it is. And so all the orbiters are like, you abuse this, you didn't do that, you are a liar, they're trying to get anything they can to try to attack my character. But I've been through bigger attacks. I've been through bigger social media brigades. I'm trending right now. It's like, bro,
the reason why is because the shit you're doing right now is the same crap you did with Brandon Buckingham. You talked all this shit about how you claimed that he said he was gonna R-word your girlfriend, and that wasn't true. You strawman and you exaggerate all these things. Again, you're using a Twitter post that she put up there. It's not even, listen, there's nothing. She just said, I saved your favorite spot. There's really not even the context around it. Just a hotel room and some chairs in the background. So how is that her trying to fuck you in Europe? Like, where you got it, bro? Unless you have DMs like Xena did with you. Unless you got some concrete fucking receipts, bro. Don't fucking do this shit, bro. Don't fucking do this shit, because we're not gonna let you sit here and take a fucking tweet that can mean anything, even fucking satire if you wanted to say that she is trying to fuck you in Europe, dog. You're taking things and exaggerating them the same way you did with Charlie, the same way you did with all these other people, Brandon Buckingham. Bro, you need to chill. You gotta, bro. It's almost like you're predictable. Like I don't know how to explain it, but it's like almost like you're just a predictable human being. Like, I don't get it.
Bobbin week. I gotta admit, the whole back in March, the moist critical stuff, that was way worse. This is nothing. Like, but they're all trying to get their piece of the pie right now. And I'm not singling anybody out because I don't even want to give them credit. That's what they want, chat. They all want clout, which is genuinely a fucking disease. Because when you are always on the internet, the amount of comparing that you do to other people, the amount of craving of attention that you have, especially if you're a woman and you finally realize that people only want to look at you for what you look like and they're never going to appreciate you for your intellect or your brain. So these people who are half smart and are able to echo things that they read in books or online or in studies, they will never get a streaming audience. And so they are constantly coping. They know that their only position in streaming is going on somebody else's platform or getting shit on by red pill men for the fact that they're women. That's it. That's the only attention they're ever going to get, and that makes them extremely upset. So they need to constantly attack me. So right now, I could say their names, but that means they win. They win just by association. Their only clout is going to be talking about me in a tweet, is going to be trying to bring my character down. That's the nature of the internet now. So you really just have to... You just got to let it by. You got to understand it for what it is. I think the old me before...
Nah, nigga. Nah. We just sat here and listened to you talk for 19 straight fucking minutes, okay? And you have not even debunked even one of the screenshots Xena brought up. You're not even trying to mention her by name. You're avoiding the whole situation, but this stream is supposed to address the situation. I'm sorry, am I missing something here? How are we on a stream that's supposed to address the screenshots your ex-girlfriend put on you on her Twitter, and you haven't said anything for 19 minutes, and now you're saying that you're not even going to say her name? You're trying to say you're not even going to mention it? So then what the fuck are you doing this for? This is just one big jerk off. Like, what are we doing? You just wasted 19 fucking minutes of not only my time, but really, actually, you know what? This is money well spent, because I don't give a fuck. I love clowning you either way. It is what it is. But you're wasting your audience's time, and you're not even debunking nothing. We 19 minutes, almost 20 minutes into this conversation, and all you did was complain about other people's comments about your gym workout. That's it. Tell me you're bothered about your physique without telling me you're bothered about your physique. You spent 20 minutes covering comments criticizing you on Twitter, but you can't address the real situation, which is your ex-girlfriend basically exposing you for not living the life you claim to live online in the real world. You see what I mean? These niggas don't do anything. They talk about, oh, I did a stream debunking all that. Meanwhile, watching a stream of them debunk it, they don't do nothing. He's out here talking about, oh, yeah, all these guys are just clout chasers. Look at how they're focused on comments and they're just clout chasers. Look at them. Meanwhile, we just sat here for 19 minutes and listened to him complain about comment sections and clout chasing. This is why you don't take these people seriously. You can't take them seriously, Chad. Like, they see, when I listen to these guys talk, everything I'm telling y'all right now, I'm thinking that in my head, right? So as I'm listening every word they're saying, I'm like, wait a minute. How can you say that when you've done this just now? You see what I'm saying? So that's why I feel like I'm losing brain cells, because I can't believe they're real human beings that are sitting here listening to this guy talk, and they've listened to him talk for a long time and not point out the inconsistencies. It's like when there's inconsistencies that show up, these guys just ignore it. It's almost like you guys are speaking out of emotion rather than being facts. Jesus Christ, bro. Like, this is draining, but I gotta endure, guys. Hey, somebody give me MLD's info. I gotta call up and I gotta join the healing network. My brain needs some healing, dog. Oh shit, Be2 Cool with the $50 banger. Shout out to you for the super chat. Be2 Cool says, yo, what up, broski? Hey, where you been, bro? We missed you in the chat. What's good? He says, shout out to you. Cooking like always, bro. Been working like crazy, LOL. And gotta drop some coins since Sneako don't got no sense to make up for the demonetization loss on his streams. He's trying to go back to what's his name? He's trying to go back to the CEO of Rumble, and he wants to talk to the CEO of Rumble and ask, hey, can I get a bigger brand deal? I just randomly got 14,000 new people watching me. I don't know why they're watching me. We don't even know where these people came from. But can I get a bigger contract like Aiden Ross? That's what he's clowning about right now, Be2 Cool. These guys, I'm telling you, bro. These guys are crazy. Shout out to you, Be2 Cool. Welcome back, bro. And keep grinding. Not like these fake red pill weirdos that pretend like they're grinding, but they're just playing. They're just thirst trapping on Instagram. That's what it is.
Stoicism. I probably would have been like attacking more. Bro, a lot of these girls, they're never gonna make it. Destiny, like, and his wife, like, they're doing their thing. Like, they can make these, like, no, this shit's funny. Like, the chair in the corner, blah, 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 cuck, bro. But it doesn't hit when your wife is inviting me to go and stay with her in Europe. Like, it doesn't really hit the same. And I don't really understand, like, what response you could have to that. Before, the old degenerate me, like, I would have done that, like, as an act of jihad. But I'm not going to I feel bad. I genuinely feel bad. Okay. Moving on. Yeah, so I want to read some of this right now because I have been reflecting on this fame thing quite a bit, because I think a lot of people didn't expect this to happen. I think a lot of the jealousy that you're seeing right now and a lot of the hatred comes from the fact that people thought, don't give them attention, don't say their names. They want you to, don't give them attention, don't say their names, they want you. You're right, Tuttle. Thank you for the 20.
No. What? First of all, he gave you 30, not 20, so shows how much you're paying attention. And second of all, no. Your ex-girlfriend literally just did a whole expose. She literally wrote articles about your lies. And you're not even willing to debunk any of that. You're willing to just sit there and say, nope, I'm not even going to say their names. I'm not going to give them attention because it means they win. What? No, that means it means that they're right, because that's the only voice that we're hearing right now. And when you had the opportunity to defend your name, all you did was worry about a few comments that were criticizing your workout. Like, that's it. Like, that's all you care about, bruh. Like, are you that fucking shallow? Like, what is this? Chat, no, for real, what is this? Yo, chat, I'm confused. Like, I don't know what this is, bro. Like, you haven't debunked nothing, and now you're basically admitting that I'm not going to debunk it. I'm not going to mention Xena by name. I'm not going to give anyone, I'm just going to try to ignore it and hope it goes away. That's what it is. And your brain-dead audiences who are really in the Matrix, they don't want to face the truth either. So much so that this bozo's paying you $30 saying, don't give him any attention. We don't want to hear the truth. We don't want to hear the truth. That's basically what they're saying. This, ladies and gentlemen, is how cults are formed. This is how you know you're living in the echo chamber, bro. This is how you know. Hey, listen, Sneako, the reason why you're not going to address this situation, I mean, the real situation, you know, the shit that your ex-girlfriend is saying about you, right? The reason why you're not going to address it is because you're worried. The further you push this, the worse it's going to look for you. Because Xena already said it in her Twitter thread, right? She was saying that there's more shit that she can put out, but she doesn't want to expose everyone else that could be attached to the whole drama, right? So there's more. And I have a feeling that the more you push this, the worse it gets for you. So honestly, it's probably a smart move to just pretend that it doesn't exist and hope it goes away, right? It's probably a smart move, and you know that. But the thing is, you're trying to cap, acting like you're exposing them, but you're not really exposing nothing.
I think when I got banned, a lot of people expected me to fall off completely, but I have 14,000 people live right now on Rumble.
It's not about the views of social media. I got 14,000 people live right now watching me. Fuck you, bro. Like, the fuck you, dog. Like, for real, dog. You a liar, dog. You can't even keep it straight. You can't even keep it straight with yourself, dog. Like, this is crazy.
That wasn't supposed to happen. When I was banned, I was supposed to disappear. I was supposed to fall off the face of the map. A lot of those liberals, they were celebrating. I'm not even going to say their names right now. I think you know a lot of the people that I'm talking about. They made videos applauding. They made videos saying, I told you so. They said, Sneako's on this alt-right platform. Oh, yeah, Rumble's mainstream now, bro.
No, it's not. What are you smoking, bro? Pass that over here. I need to be delusional too. What are you smoking? Rumble's not even close to doing what YouTube's doing, okay? YouTube's on a different level. It's number 2 in searching. You understand that, right? You got Google, which is the number 1 search engine. Then you got YouTube, number 2. You're not going nowhere. And guess what? Alphabet owns both of them. So they're going to keep those platforms in the top tier. Okay, so Rumble's not mainstream. It's just filled with bots. The fact that you got 14,000 live viewers and you don't know how that happened, you don't even know what you did to get that, shows you that there's a lot of questions that need to be asked here. The fact that you can have a video, Sneako, the fact that you can have a video do 32,000 views and only get 57 people to comment, that should give you pause, because I can get 57 comments on a video that gets 700 views. It's telling me that you can get 32,000 people watching you, but you're not even getting the engagement. You only out of that, you got 300 people who fucking liked it, which should be way more than that. And you should get way more people commenting on the video, which should be way more than that. So it should tell you, Rumble's nowhere near mainstream, all right? It hasn't caught up. They're botting right now like shit. Like, I mean, I don't get it, bro. Like, for someone who's not supposed to care about the clout, you're awfully worried about these bots right now pumping your numbers. Huh. It's almost like you're projecting.
Rumble's taken over now. They thought that I was done, and I'm not. So now seeing that I'm at a point where I'm constantly trending, I'm still collaborating with the top influencers, I'm still pulling more viewers than they all will combined, it makes them upset. And I'm really not saying this to flex. I'm really not saying this because this shit is not really interesting to me. It's not what motivates me. I want it because it's empty. And you see it with these people that are leeching off me right now, like literally like leeching onto my name. They're unhappy.
What? The 57 people that decided to comment on this bullshit? Is that who's leeching off of this? Like, what are you talking about? If you didn't care about clout, why are you making it all about clout?
It's an empty void chasing this, just like degenerate sex, just like drugs, just like any of what they attach themselves to try to cope with the fact that they don't believe in God. That's not what's interesting. What's interesting to me, what motivates me is like posting a gym video and then people like reply to my story, and shout out to everybody who's been tagging me in their story of them going to the gym too. That's the stuff that I really love, man.
You still on this gym shit? Dude. Nah, you insecure, bro. Nah, you insecure about yeah, that's what it is. You know, because listen, people are telling you, chat, the biggest lesson I've learned in this world, people are always telling you what's really bothering them, whether they're physically telling you or they're verbally telling you. And I think Sneako is telling us something because, again, this is a video that's supposed to be a tell-all video to debunk the rumors, or not even rumors, but the accusations that are being tossed at Sneako right now, practically being a loser, right? Yet all he's done is focused on Twitter comments about his workout physique. I don't know what else to say, chat. Like, tell me you're insecure about your body without being insecure about your body, bruh. Come on, you know people are right. Listen, I think he knows that people are on the money with that Instagram workout comment, bro, because that's true. I think he's super salty about that because I think he himself knows he only works out for Instagram. That's it. Yo. Oh, you a thirst trapper, huh? All you wanted to do is put them videos up so all these other young men can send you videos of them working out, right? Is that what you really want? Just tell the truth, Sneako. So why are you doing this? You've been working out for a year and your body's still the same. Chat, I'm gonna go pour me a drink after this, bro. Like, I'm literally getting drained watching this right now. Like, listen, when I have this full screen, I'm cracking up in the background, dog. Like, this shit is too funny to me, bro. Pat Freeman, shout out to you for the $2 super chat. Pat Freeman says he's gonna turn out like Franklin from Snowfall. Facts. This dude's an idiot, bro. Be Too Cool with the $5 super chat. Be Too Cool says Sneako looks so sad just sitting there talking and trying to convince himself to an audience of 90% bots and trolls, bro. My boy's trapped in the Matrix right now, bro. This is the real life Truman Show. My niggas in the Truman Show right now, bro. They're like literally the fact that he's on Rumble, like the CEO has to like literally build worlds around Sneako to make him feel like he's more important on Rumble than anything else, bro. Like this nigga right now is in the Matrix. He's sitting there in a room by himself just talking to bots. And we know they're bots because out of these 14,000 people that are watching, only 57 people care. All right. And that's just not me talking, chat. Listen, I went through all of his videos. Look at this is his channel, bro. Look at this. You got 7,000 views. 29 people commented. That doesn't make any sense. You got 10,000 views. 14 comments. What? What the fuck, bro? And we're jealous of your clout. Rumble's taking over. What are you talking about, my guy? Look at this. 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 8,000 views. 11 comments. What is this? Sneako, what the fuck is this, bro? Like, you got nothing here. You got nothing here. You're talking to a bunch of nobodies on Rumble and you think you're a god. What are you doing? Like, do we have to keep going on this? Because your channel on Rumble doesn't even look good. How are you getting 10,000 views, but only 11 people care enough to comment? Not even the haters want to comment on this. Like, you talking about we don't want haters, but only 11 people cared about this out of 10,000 people watching? What is this? You think we're Nimrods out here? Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. 12,000 people watching. Almost 13,000 views on this video. He's got 7 comments. But Rumble's taking over, right? You expect me to believe this bullshit? What is this, dog? Chat. 24,000 views, 57 comments. It keeps going. 32,000 views, 57 comments. That's weird. 215,000 views, 400 comments. This is weird. This should at least be 1,000. If your engagements were on point, this would be at 1,000. Your likes would be way more than this. Out of 215,000 subs, realistically, this is what you should be getting for comments. If we're gonna be real. Look at this. 42,000 views, 28 comments. Like, your numbers doesn't make any sense. If we pull up Destiny's, it's night and day difference from what you got going on right now. I can almost guarantee you his engagements are higher than what you got going on, Sneako. Yet, all these arguments you red pillars like to use, especially when y'all get criticized, as everyone just wants to clout chase off of me. What? The 57 people that are always commenting, the same people who are always in your chat. Come on, bruh. Everybody wants clout. Nah, bruh. I think you're right. You got some. You caught whatever bug is going out there. Whatever clout bug is out there, you got it. Because that's all you've talked about. Shout out to you, Be Too Cool. Hey, that super chat got me going, bro. But you're right. He's at 90. He's literally alone right now. There's only really 50 people talking. There's only 50 people in this chat right now. That's what it is. He's talking to himself, bragging about views that aren't even real. That's how vain and shallow this bumfuck is and doesn't realize it.
Like going back and forth, and the fact that I can have a chain reaction if I post a workout video and then I'm putting other people are in the gym inspired from something that I did just from an Instagram story. That is what motivates me. That's what fires me up.
Chat, is he even doing better on Twitter? How do we know his Twitter is not botted? Is his Twitter botted? Let me see if his Twitter's botted, bro. He's got 30. Okay, I don't know. That shit looks legit. I don't know. I don't know if he's botting on Twitter, but Rumble, his Rumble numbers does not make sense, bro. His Rumble numbers don't make any sense to me.
And I want to read this one. This is a small Twitter account that I've been talking to. His name is Esco Kane. And he broke this down perfectly. And shout out to Carlos, too. A lot of people have been reaching out to me today, like saying exactly what I knew. You can't give these people attention. You know that people lie. They're leeching off of you. Stay focused. You're on the right path. This is what happens, especially when you transcend. Everybody's going to try to bring you down. I've noticed this in my career. Every time I get to the next level, there's a giant attack. It happened with Tate and Tucker. Everybody on the conservative side right now, they're all attacking Tate right now because he got an interview with Tucker and it was the biggest interview of all time. So all the conservatives, they need to take him down because Tate is making more waves in the conservative political space. So
whoa! Did you honestly, with a straight face, just utter those statements in one sentence and thought that made sense? Oh, because conservatives who've been rocking with Tucker since Fox News, all of a sudden decide to turn against Tucker Carlson because they decide to interview a truth teller like Andrew Tate. And all of a sudden now the conservatives want to bring Andrew Tate down just because. Does that even make sense to you? Do you even know what being a conservative is? Because if you knew what being a conservative meant, you would understand why conservatives have a problem with Andrew Tate. But again, you and the rest of you red pill poppers, you guys are all in a matrix of your own design. So your idea of conservatives, it doesn't even mean what actual conservatism is. That's why when Andrew Tate went up as high as the Tucker Carlson on the conservative tier, he's getting criticized. Matter of fact, not just Andrew Tate getting criticized, but even Tucker Carlson now is getting criticized heavily because conservatives are like, yo, this guy's a trafficker. We don't care. Even listen, don't miss out on tomorrow's episode because tomorrow's episode last night's episode we talked about Jordan Peterson, right? Not Jordan Peterson. What is his name? Elon Musk. Elon Musk basically was like, yo, Andrew Tate, I don't know. I'm kind of worried about some of the shit he's been saying online. We covered Elon Musk, the guy that gave him a platform back on Twitter, right? He's the one saying, hey, bro, the shit you were saying online, you might be guilty, bro. And now Jordan Peterson is saying the same thing. Y'all don't know what conservative is. If y'all knew what being a conservative meant, you wouldn't be encouraging the lifestyle you and Fresh and Fit are living right now. Y'all wouldn't. And now that you've gotten, listen, y'all could go as high. Y'all can interview Pierce Morgan. Y'all can go do collabs with some of these other content creators out there. But when you start hitting the mainstream tier, where like people in the real world, like who actually pay attention to these guys, you're gonna get real criticism. All right. And Tucker Carlson, I would argue, has a lot of like mainstream conservative following. I'm talking about people who literally you could go to a Planet Fitness and you'll see a Fox News on TV and somebody watching Fox News on TV. That's real. That's real. Tucker Carlson had that until he did the interview with Tate. And now a lot of those people who would watch a Tucker Carlson while they're working out in the public gym are saying, wait, why is this guy who's been advocating for conservative values, advocating for traditional values, why is he promoting a trafficker as a conservative? That doesn't align. But no, according to this idiot Sneako, it's because conservatives they don't like when they interview people who are telling the truth themselves. See, what you guys don't really understand is these conservatives are really just like the liberals, okay? And if you're too successful, they'll do whatever they can to bring you down. Huh? So, I mean, I guess everybody's just against you. That is just poor old you guys. Yeah, like the whole world just so happens to criticize you guys. And, y'all are just the victims here. I mean, does this make any sense to y'all, chat? I mean, come on.
Every time you level up, every time you reach a new audience, every time you reach a new step, they're going to need to attack you to bring you back down. It comes to a place of jealousy. And also it's a test. It's a shit test in the same way you go on a date and a girl is going to be like, well, are you really like that? They want to see you prove the fact that you are strong and you're capable of leading and that you're really what you talk about. And it's another reason why you can never show weakness, because people will hold your weaknesses against you. People are always going to look for a way to go and bring you down because they're shit testing you and they're jealous.
We're almost to the end of this video. He has not debunked one thing. He's just been repeating the same played out arguments. Either everyone's hating on him because he's getting successful with the 57 people commenting. That's hardly success, bro. People are jealous of you. So it's all just this vain reasons. You haven't given anything, bro. This is why people are looking at you kind of sus right now. You're kind of sus right now, Sneako the Snake. You're kind of slithering around, just not knowing what you're saying, but just talking. Like, what are you actually saying, bro? You're not saying anything. You're just saying the same old thing. Oh, see, this is what happens when you're successful. They just want to come after you. Oh, you're not. You're just sounding like Tate. You're not saying nothing. You're just saying the same thing over and over and over and over again. Okay, what about the tweet that Xena just said of you, having that threesome last week? Like literally last week. You did something not haram. What about those screenshots that she posted up? You're not going to address those screenshots? She actually had evidence. You're not. Now your argument is no, they really want clout. So if I address anything, it's just helping them. I guess this guy has never read The Art of War or the 48 Laws of Power, huh? Y'all claim y'all read these books, but y'all not even implementing the basic lessons, bro. First of all, reputation is important. Guard it with your life. And you over here just sitting here like, nah, they could just talk and say all these things, but I don't want to give them the energy. Clearly, I mean, you'd rather give the guys who are criticizing your gym workouts energy, but not your ex-girlfriend, bro. Really? That's kind of weird, bro. Like, this is kind of odd to me, bro. Like, wow, that's huh.
So you can't ever show weakness. I used to think that that was human nature and that people were going to find that endearing to some extent. But at a certain level of influence, you can't ever show weakness because people will hold that against you forever. I'm a perfect case study of that. You guys all know everything that I'm talking about when I say that. So I want to.
That's not true at all, bro. That's definitely not true. Again, this guy doesn't even read The Art of War. Hey, listen, there's certain times where you want to show your weakness, right? If you want to bait people in, appear vulnerable, right? Appear vulnerable. Hey, listen, yeah, this happened. Let me be honest about it. And people will back off, realistically. But if you're out here putting this tough exterior, all right, and then people are going to be coming at you aggressively. You're literally just inviting that. See, you don't know when to show weakness, and you don't know when to show strength. If you're always showing strength, you look weak. But if you're alternating between the two, you keep your enemies and people watching you guessing because they don't know what you're all about. They're like, okay, well, he's one way, now he's this way. We don't really know how to feel. But if you're doing this tough guy attitude and we know you're not tough, you're actually showing weakness right now. I'm seeing a weak dude because all you're doing is showing us in your actions. All right, you didn't address anything to really help your reputation because you still look like a scumbag. But still, you proved how shallow you were and how insecure you were by focusing instead on how people's comments affected you about your little workout video. Who fucking cares? Like, if you don't care about your physique, then why did you spend 24 minutes talking about it? If you didn't care about clout, why did you spend 24 minutes talking about it? If you didn't care about any of these things, why did you spend as many times talking about this shit? It shows weakness. So I think you should probably go revisit some books because you're missing a few lessons.
I read it. He broke it down. And thank you, Flying Raptors, the 11. The great Malcolm X once said, if you have no critics, you likely have no success. Hard work defeats the hate always. Esco Kane says 95% of the people who associate with you or against you only do so because you're Sneako. Your name generates views. It does. Even niggas like Zherka will snake you if it benefits them, let alone women who are big on social media, soulless. I don't think Zherka will snake me, but I do understand what he's talking about completely. There are a lot of people that only associate with me, and I didn't see it blindly at first. I was kind of looking at it through rose-tinted glasses and looking at people with the positive mindset. But no, I'll genuinely, a lot of the people that associate with me just do it because I have clout. Like, if they don't actually like me as a person, they know that they can get something from it. I don't think Zherka's like that way, but let's be honest. A lot of the reason that he's here all day, if I wasn't clouded, would he be here every single day? But I like him. I think that me and Zherka could develop a good friendship. He said, you got to find yourself some low-key girls and keep them private and only associate with real guys like Myron. I'm an incel. I'm going to say this. I think that the incel behavior, shout out to the Groypers, I think that's a better way to move and to navigate the world as a man in your early 20s. I think that it's better to be an incel, to just wait for marriage, focus on what you want to focus on, and just ignore getting, like, is it really worth getting your penis rubbed? That's the only reason you're spending $300 on a date is to get your penis rubbed. The only time you tolerate all this bullshit from females is to get your dick sucked. It's not for any other of, it's not worth any of the energy. Shout out to the incels. Because, I mean, look what happened to Tate. Look what happened to Conor McGregor. Look what happened to Benjamin Mendy. Men keep on losing credibility. Their reputation is at stake because of women. And so Tate should be the perfect example of that. When you reach a certain level of wealth, right now they're trying to extort money from him. They're trying to paint a picture. They're trying to sell the story to Netflix for the fact that Tate became influential. Exes from 5-10 years ago are saying, he owes me money, because they see somebody rich and successful and they get jealous. Tate is the perfect example. So I would give this advice one more time for all the teens and early 20s in the chat. Be an incel. I mean, it's voluntary celibate. The left would be like, oh, he's saying me. No, I'm saying choose celibacy because it's not worth the risk. You see it.
Hey, listen, no, hey, I spilled my shirt. I couldn't believe what I was hearing, bro. I spilled my drink. I was cracking up. Listen, I be cracking up back here. Y'all don't understand. I be cracking up back here. Did y'all hear what this nigga just said? Be an incel. No. I mean, just be celibate. Didn't you just Didn't you just have sex last week? Wait, time out. What? Listen, just address the points that Xena is levying against you, my boy. Right? She literally, you're literally grandstanding in front of us right now, bro. And this is fucking weird, bro. This is fucking crazy. Let's continue.
It happening to me. You see the leeches. You see all of it from women that I don't even know, trying to bring me down, trying to find holes in my credibility, trying to find pockets, trying to call me a grifter, trying to say I'm a fake Muslim. They want me to fail, especially when you're on a positive path, because positivity debunks a lot of the leftist atheist ideology. If you have somebody who's spreading good things, who's talking about God, saying ban porn, who's posting videos in the gym, trying to inspire people, posting edited documentaries around the world, showing people what's possible, telling you good things that young men need to hear, they need to bring you down because positivity goes against the atheistic leftist ideology. So just be an incel. That's genuinely better. You see how porn is warping people's minds. You see how porn turns people into Satanists. It's not worth it. It's better to wait till marriage, genuinely. And I'm not even saying to get married.
Hey, dumbass. That's not what incel means, okay? It means involuntary celibate, meaning you can't even have sex even if you tried. Incels can't even find wives. So they're not even good. What are they gonna be waiting forever? They can't find wives, bro. So listen, I'm glad that you're finally at least revealing the real agenda that you red pillars are all about, making more incels. And that's really the ultimate goal that these guys are gonna try to get, because they want you to live a virtuous life while they live a life of debauchery, right? They want you guys to be incels. Why are we not surprised that Sneako's at the end of the day revealing the truth behind his own matrix? He wants you to be an incel. So, guys, don't sit there when we call you incels. Don't sit there and say we're making fun of you. He literally wants you to be that.
Legally and all this. I mean, look what happened to Hakimi, the soccer player. He got married to a woman who was 37 when he was 23, and then she tried to divorce him and take all his money. But that nigga had his bank account in his mom's name. So protect your assets. Maybe get married religiously. But I would never get married. I would never let the government get involved in my long-term relationship. That's a terrible idea. But men, we need to move militant with this now. Because girls, bro, they will fucking ruin everything you got, and they know they can do it. They know that they can lie about rape. They know that they can lie about abuse. They know that they have screenshots. They know that they can ruin your credibility easily because the leftists will believe it. The news outlets, they love that. They don't want you to be successful. Everybody will buy it, even though they know it's a fucking lie. Even people close to me, even the leeches, people I've hung out with, guys like Destiny right now, they know a lot of this shit is a fucking lie, but they'll say it anyway because they want to ruin your credibility. So why risk everything? Why have your reputation on the line when you can do something much better with your time, with your energy? Our potential as young men it's endless. Don't let it be ruined by a bitch. Why let your
Hey, time out. That you said, hey, by a bitch. Could it be Xena? Why don't you just say her name, bro? It seems like that bothered you. Just say her name, bro. She's clearly bothering you, and what she had to say, literally, it really kind of stuck a dagger through your chest, doesn't it? Right? Because that when you said that bitch, you really said it with some energy behind it, my boy. Listen, it's okay. Stop playing these fucking patty cake games like you're above the rest, okay? You know what bitch you're talking about, and that's Xena, all right? And the shit that she put out there, and you're pissed. And we know that because there's screenshots on her Twitter right now of you blocking her, all right? So we know you're really mad about this whole situation, and you're just angry because you can't believe that bitch just decided to expose your whole life like that. Hey, instead of coming online and acting like you're holier than thou, do us all a freaking favor and actually debunk the points if you're in the right. Debunk it instead of avoiding or going to great lengths to avoid saying her name, even though you know for a fact you've been dating her behind your audience's back. The fact that you're on stream right now and you won't even address her by name, bro. You've seen our Fresh and Fit. You guys interacted, and you're not going to address her by name? Bro, you're saying a lot without saying a lot. And people who actually read other people, all right, in the real world, they see you for the fraud that you are. I'm reading what you're saying. I'm looking at how you're saying it, and you're not adding up. It seems like you're hurt. So address her by name because she had no problem addressing you by name. That bitch. You're fucking, dude, this is a weak guy. And I'm not surprised he's trying to get y'all to be incels. I'm not surprised. Like, is anybody surprised the incel statement came out of his mouth? I'm not surprised. Be too cool. Shout you for the $5 super chat. Says calling yourself being an incel is not a fucking flex. Facts. See, and this is how you know he's been around Nick Fuentes for too damn long. Because Nick Fuentes considers himself an incel. A lot of these guys, bro, they're just building the next. They're building the next incel army. That's what it is. This is the rise of the incels. All right, and with Myron, Andrew Tate, all right, Sneako, all holding the torch. These are the incel gods. It's actually just kind of cringe, bro. Like y'all are some fucking dweebs. Like, I'm not gonna lie, y'all are some. See, like, these are the kind of people you don't hang out with in high school. This is why they were losers to begin with. This shit right here, bro. This kind of attitude right here is why y'all were losers in high school. Like this is just a dweeb behavior, bro. Like, just look at them. Like, they're building an incel army, bro. Shout out to you for the super chat. Aya, welcome to the stream. I haven't seen you in a minute. Welcome back. I appreciate you.
Your entire reputation, your potential be ruined so you can get your penis rubbed. You see,
He got his penis rubbed last week.
type of one of you agree with me. Why
And of
waste
course
all your
your box
energy,
gonna
your
do it.
money, your resources, your time? Why put the risk? At this point, bro, and again, getting your dick sucked feels great. It's haram, it feels great. Pussy, warm pussy feels amazing. A threesome feels amazing. Is it worth losing everything? No, it's not.
I think you're talking to yourself, bro. Yeah, we know threesomes feel amazing. But Sneako, I think you should be asking yourself that question. Is it worth losing everything? Was the threesome worth it, Sneako? Hold up. Can I rewind him saying that?
Resources, your time. Why put the risk? At this point, bro, and again, getting your dick sucked feels great. It's haram, it feels great. Pussy,
Yeah.
warm pussy feels amazing. A threesome feels amazing. Is it worth losing everything? No, it's not.
Then why did you do the threesome, Sneako? Like, why? If it's not worth losing everything, why did you do the threesome last week? And if you didn't do it, then address your ex-girlfriend, because that's what she's saying right now. And I know you know what she's saying because you wouldn't even address her by name. Again, you're saying a lot without even having to say a lot, bro. People who are perceptive are already picking up on this. The fact that you're going through great lengths to not even mention her name, bro. It's so fucking telling. There's so much truth behind that. Bro, why is Kamala... I just noticed this, bro. Is Kamala... Is she horny? What ad is this, bro? I just realized. I'm looking up like, why is she biting her lip at me, bro? I'm like, yo, what is this? Like, she better stop that nonsense. What's going on?
So I would say being an incel, and not even like for that, I can't get girls, because a lot of you are fucking retards. You don't even understand women. You have to understand women, but you don't need to go and date and all this stuff to understand female nature. You need to analyze it. And there's different ways to do that. But the incel route, it's the safest route. It's the safest route.
Chineke me. Hi. Hi. No, this nigga did. No, this nigga did. I'm doing it. I can't do this shit no more, chat. I'm sorry, I can't. This nigga just said being an incel is the easiest route. For all you guys should be incels. Oh Lord. Hey, this is the end of the red pill. That's how you know it's over. This is the kid. This is the final game. It's over. These guys got nothing else. They got nothing else. At the end of the day, this is what they want. They want you single with no women around you, bruh. So you keep staying and worshiping these weird-ass cultists. Oh, my God, dude. This is fucking weird. At the end of the day, the guy who's been saying all of you guys are bots and all of you guys are matrix, at the end of the day, he just says, you know what? Be an incel. It's the easier route. I did not drink enough today, bro. Don't ask me what's in this cup. Don't ask me what's in this cup. All you gotta know is I need whatever's in this cup right now. I need it. Let me just run this back because I don't think y'all heard what this guy said. Hey, Sneako tards. Hey, Sneako tards. You're an incel. So don't get mad at us. You're a fucking incel because your daddy said so. So let me just run this back, bro. I can't believe my great value ears.
Hey, girls, because a lot of you are fucking at this point, bro. And again, getting your dick sucked feels great. It's haram. It feels great. Pussy, warm pussy feels amazing. A threesome feels amazing. Is it worth losing everything? No, it's not. So I would say being an incel, and not even like for that, I can't get girls, because a lot of you are fucking retards. You don't even understand women. You have to understand women, but you don't need to go and date and all this stuff to understand female nature. You need to analyze it. And there's different ways to do that. But the incel route, it's the safest route. It's the safest route.
I've heard it all. I don't even know what, I don't want to know what's going on in the rest of the stream. I don't want to know what happens in the rest of the stream. I've heard all I need to hear. I've heard all I need to hear. There's nothing else to say, bro. This is weird. You guys are dweebs, bro. Yo, these guys are fucking dweebs. Yo, at the end of the day, Matrix exposed. He wants you to be an incel. This is crazy, chat. Yo. Yo, chat, let me know what y'all thought about this stream. What do y'all think? Like, is this the real agenda? Put a 1 in the chat if you think this is the real agenda. I want to know, all right? What do you think the red pill agenda is? Is it A, or let's do 1, right? Is it making more incels, or 2, helping men get better? I actually want to know this. Do you guys actually think these guys are helping men get better or creating more incels? So put a 1 if they're creating more incels. Put a 2 in the chat if you think they're actually helping men get better. I think Sneako has said what needs to be said and what we all knew. At least everyone else in the real world, we knew this shit. We knew y'all were making incels. We knew the real agenda y'all had was to create more incels. Because if men aren't focused on other women, they'll be focused on spending money on other men, like you guys online. Let's just be real. And you know what's so devious about this, chat? What's so devious is he wants his audience to be incels. This guy, we know he's not living the incel life, because incel is involuntary celibate. That's I don't care if you want to change definitions all day. You can change definition, but reality is in the definition. Y'all right-wingers preach that definition shit all the time, right? We got to stick to the books. Let's stick to the books. Involuntary celibate means you can't get pussy even if you try. So if that would literally make Sneako a hypocrite, what he's saying. But what he really means is you guys shouldn't seek women. You guys shouldn't seek any of that. Y'all should just wait, build yourself up, all right? And the way you build yourself up is buying my course. It's $50 right now, okay? It's not nothing like Hustlers University, okay? But just buy the course. I guarantee you be a better man, right? As long as you invest into us. Don't invest into your actual life. Don't invest into actually getting with women. Invest into us, because we're telling you the truth. Be an incel. Incel is good. Chat, help me out. I think the Matrix has been exposed to us, and then we knew this. We knew this because we know like the whole goal is to make sure these dudes stop paying attention and spend all of their time and money on these men. And the real devious part about this is, chat, is that while these guys are being persuaded to be incels or stay incels and focus on them and not really focus on the opposite sex, a lot of these men are gonna get frustrated. They're gonna keep getting more frustrated at the opposite sex because they're not having the interactions necessary to deal with the opposite sex. So as these red pillars are taking these dudes for a ride, they're also preaching a narrative to keep these guys angry. This is fucked up. You want to talk about a matrix design, bro? These dudes are fucking weird. Like, y'all acting like y'all never, like, this is crazy. Like, I'm just like shocked that came out of Sneako's mouth. He's proud to be an incel. Even though we know he's capping, he's proud about it. Pat Freeman, shout out to you for the $2 super chat. Pat Freeman says, I have experienced women crush me before. Yeah. I've been through a divorce. And like the way I talk online, y'all would have never known. Like, I genuinely don't hate women. Yeah, like, divorce sucked. I've been through the court system. I pay child support, and dealing with people who aren't compatible, it sucks. But you would never be able to tell that I've been through all that shit because I don't have that energy, bro. That's why I'm so confused. Why y'all have that energy? And it's like, like, why y'all so angry? Because realistically, I'm at my calmest when I'm around women. That's what it is. I'm at my calmest when I'm around women. Like, that's what it is. Like, I'm more relaxed when I'm around women than anything else. That's just making, I don't get it. Like, y'all work in the opposite way. Y'all are so guarded around these women, but real comfortable around men. Like, make it make sense. I don't get it, y'all. Like, I'm sorry. Y'all real, listen. I don't know. There's a whole agenda going on here with this manosphere space. And I think more is being revealed to us as we go along here. But listen, it's one thing when Rolo says some dumb shit, right? But when the guy Sneako, who exposed Rolo on Fresh and Fit stream, is now saying, yeah, it's easier to be an incel. I wonder what Myra's gonna say about this. Is Myra gonna corroborate this? Because then that means that solidifies all we've ever known about their platforms. They're incel creators. They create incels. That's what this platform is here to do. So if that's the case, I don't want to see any of y'all on any of these platforms that criticize y'all, and rightfully so, talking about anybody's hating. Because y'all are the biggest fucking saddest sack of shits I have ever seen in my fucking life. Like, you're out here defending guys who are literally encouraging that incel behavior. I don't even think you guys want change at this point. I actually think you guys, at this point in time right now, for y'all who are following that brand of red pill, you guys are comfortable being what you are. I think that's just what it is. And it's honestly sad, but realistically, I don't feel sorry for y'all, and hope it works out, but who fucking cares? That's just all it is. If you actually think Fresh and Fit cares about you, you're wrong, bro. But chat, I'm out of here. I don't know what else to say. But put the 1s and 2s in the chat. Don't forget that like button, all right? 1, if you think that these guys are fucking liars, all right, they're making more incels in this world. Or 2, if you actually think these guys are genuinely helping men. I actually want to know, because this is weird. But shout out to y'all for being here. It was a long-ass stream, but y'all endured with me. I appreciate it. And don't forget, we got a stream coming up tomorrow, all right? We're going to be covering more Unmutate, because that shit was crazy. And I will catch you guys on the next one. Peace.